Hello there, mortals! I am Ynsin. Welcome back to Hydroneer. In the previous episode, I was not sick, and now we are going to go ahead and we are trying to figure out whether or not we can set up these tier 3 drills in Icehelm, because that's what we were figuring out last time. I do have a cold, so I'm probably not going to be my usual exacerbated self, but I should be fine regardless. So I'll come all the way down here, and I'm not entirely sure if we will go back up that elevator again in this entire session, because we may start pumping out all of the resources that we need in this session here if we can just make it to this bridge. Will we make it? Yes, that was a leap of faith. I didn't actually think that we were going to make it. Excellent. Awesome. So I did just create a toggle for my microphone so that I can sneeze or burp or die or fart or something like that without everybody hearing it. What a hectic day. My best friend's car, he blew out the engine somehow by driving through a puddle about a month ago, and today we had to, because his car's out of service, I had to take him to a mechanic store so that he can buy a new contact for his battery, because his battery got damaged really, really badly in that too. Just a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. Okay, so we put this down last time, this machine right here, and I had a couple of theories as to why it wasn't drilling out this dirt, which is up its bum-bum. I did also Google it. A lot of people are having some unfortunate issues with this machine. Some people are saying you can't use these Cloutium pipes with it. Some people are saying that you can only use Corestone pipes with it, but they're full of garbage, because that is not true whatsoever. These can be whatever they are. The only thing that the pipes affect is the pressure, which affects the speed at which these pump out. They should still work. So that should enable if we had it. Do you have any ideas for funny, useless superpowers? Yes, actually, to be able to pull tarot cards out of your ass. That's a pretty useless one. You know, you go to a tent, you just lost a loved one, let's say you lost a loved one, and you want to find a way to contact them through divination. So you pay one of those traveling gypsy tents like $300, and you go in there, and it's a nice dark room, she's wearing the weird turban, she's got a bunch of crystal balls and stuff, and she says, "Hello there, take a seat," and you take a seat, and she says, "So you want to communicate with a loved one?" You say, "Yes, I'd love to communicate with a loved one. How would I do that?" She says, "Just follow my lead." And she gets up onto the table and she pops a squat, and then she squeezes really hard. And then she craps a tarot card out onto the table. And she looks at it and she says, "Ooh, inverted Hierophant. You'll soon meet a false prophet selling you incorrect information. Ooh, be wary of that. Now for the next card." And then she craps out another tarot card. Like, that's probably the most useless power that I can think of, right? Because tarot cards don't even really tell you what fate has planned, necessarily. I don't know, if someone's got the superpower, actually, of being able to crap out a tarot card, then, you know, I'd have a little bit of suspended disbelief on whether or not she could divine the future. But that's really all subjective, right? Okay, let's try placing this down again. That was a common fix that a lot of people were talking about. And we'll hit this lever. No, it did nothing. What if we put it down while the lever is down? It does nothing. So weirdly, this one is in fact getting enough pressure to power it. This one just won't drill, and I think it's got something to do with the soil that we have down here. Maybe because we are using a tier 2 shovel, and we put some tier 2 soil in it. But that shouldn't make a hell of a difference at all. So I think that maybe we go out and we do a couple of quests until we can get ourselves a tier 3 shovel. And then we try that, because I think that maybe that is actually the issue. Maybe we just need tier 3 soil. I know that it's definitely at the level in Icehelm at which it should be drilling, and everything is fine with it. I'm just not entirely sure why. We could also, I suppose, try and get a pressure pipe. Kind of like force the pressure to increase. But we're going to have to leave anyway. I'm going to go ahead and do that first, just in case we double down on having to do a quest, because quests are fiddly in this game. Quests are really fiddly. $900. Nice. Let's go ahead and move this onwards. We do have some tokens back at, I think it's Ember's Cradle. We've got a money bucket with a bunch of tokens. I don't think that we have enough for a tier 3 shovel. I'm so surprised I made that jump, by the way. We didn't even want to make that jump. And we missed it. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Now we need to ask the question of how the hell do we get back up there, which is probably going to be up this ramp right here. I don't think I've ever fallen down this shaft. Okie dokie. So we're going to try and put this right up here, just in the way, just so that we can increase the pressure so we can rule out that possibility. That is way too low. Probably like that, yeah. And then we'll need to go and find ourselves a series of electric ingots. I can't remember what they're called, but if we stick a bar of it in that pressure intake, we should get the pressure up high enough for the for the tier 3 drills to actually drill. So we're going to go up here, and we're going to make sure that we have all of our T's dotted and our I's crossed. Man, what a hectic day it's been. Ynsin's also having a terrible time at work as well. Her management has been gaslighting her. She's much like myself, she's quite sick in a way, and she needs some special attention. Crunch. So recently what she's found is that she gets really run down physically if she's really stressed. It's a stress-related thing, and she really needs to ease back on the stress. And she ran this by her bosses. She got a medical certificate to verify all of this. She's had lab tests for blood count and stuff, which have also verified everything that she needs to kind of do. But unfortunately, their response was, we can't, unfortunately, accommodate this. Have you tried eating better and going to bed early? This girl sleeps like 12 hours a day. Is this just like Monopoly Sim? Yes, it is. It is the most complete Monopoly Sim that was ever created, I think. All right, let's go ahead and pour out this bar. It's a shard bar. Okay. Sometimes when I have a bar of things, I end up sharding too. Yeah, no, it's a great game. Honestly, it's so worth it. There is a couple of nasty bugs in there. A tutorial is going to come out very shortly on my channel about how to fix those nasty bugs. And aside from that, the only other thing that we've encountered that's a little bit broken appears to be these tier 3 drills. I've gone onto the wiki, which is called bridgepoor.com. It's not actually a fandom wiki or anything like that. There is a custom wiki. And it doesn't really tell us anything that would indicate that we've done anything wrong. We've got it at the right level. It should mine all tiers of drill. There was nothing about required pressure or anything like that. Whoops, missed that jump again. So unfortunately, we are kind of up a creek without a paddle. What's it called? This is Hydroneer. It is an engineering sim, but with hydroxide? Hydrogen? Okay, we can parkour up there pretty easily. Let's go up here, we'll jump into this grinder, which has also stopped working. We'll get onto this pipe, which isn't moving. We'll drop this bar in here. Let's see if this works. Is that doing anything? It has increased the pressure. Okay, this machine here is still not really pumping anything out, unfortunately. Maybe we need more soil. Shovel, right here. This is a tier 2 common shovel, unfortunately, so we can't really, like, accommodate huge amounts of things. All right, that did nothing. What about on the back? Do we need to reinforce the back a little bit? Yeah. Nope, still not spinning, and it's completely covered. Weird. What about this side here? Nope, still not spinning. Well, this is unusual. What if we just put it on this pipe right here? Nothing. It's still not spinning. All right, let's get rid of that one so we can actually move the pipes around and stuff. Good. So now we've kind of tested out everything that we wanted to test out. We probably should potentially get ourselves a better intake pipe that might fix the pressure problems that could be the issue. But I do suspect it's going to be that we need a tier 3 shovel. Well, yes, it is a little bit of a strange one. This is not something I've ever encountered, although this is the second time I've ever actually managed to get myself tier 3 drills, which is endgame. That is completely endgame. So we're going to leave here. We're going to do a quest or two, and hopefully we'll get enough tokens to get ourselves a tier 3 shovel, and then we'll come back here and we'll try and fix everything that we've done. If we're actually going out, we may as well also get some water filters and try and delegate the damage away from the machines as well, so we don't need to worry too much about that. Let's get crushed by this elevator right here. Yeah, probably. Yeah. So, I don't know what the fix is. We could go on the wiki together, we could read the wiki together, but there's no information on there that would really tell us, hey, this is how you do it. And I think it's almost intentionally misleading, because I went onto the Reddit and I went past the wiki and I found a bunch of people on Reddit saying, hey, my drills aren't working. And a lot of people were saying, oh, just pick it up and place it back down. That fixes it every single time. And the OP was responding with, no, that doesn't fix it at all. And then other people were saying, you can't use Cloudium pipes, you got to use core stone pipes. And then other people were saying, here's a video of me using core stone pipes, you're full of garbage. And then the people who are saying very certainly you can't use Cloutian pipes, you need to use Corestone pipes, backing off and saying, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't actually know what you needed. I was just making a suggestion as if it were a fact on the wiki or something like that. Hello, stylish outfit you've up there. Thank you so much. It's called an hoodie. I'm really, really sick, and so I'm wearing my hoodie. It is an oversized hoodie. I'm literally just wearing this and underpants. You can see my ankles beneath this camera right here. You'd be able to see my ankles, and maybe I'll show you guys later what my ankles look like. I'll do like an ankle reveal, but maybe not. What the hell is this? This thing right here. Is that like a... Is that a clip? Is that... What? That is so strange. Let me just really quickly see if that's not... That's not in the game. What the hell is that? Looks cozy? You damn straight it's cozy. These things are so worth it. Foot reveal at 1k subs? No, I've got something much bigger planned at 1k subs than a foot reveal. Like my feet, anyone can see my feet whenever they want. They just have to come to my house and also wrestle me, Pancratian style, to get my shoes off. That kind of stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and check the wiki. Let's check the wiki together. I think that maybe I missed something. I don't know if there is something I've missed. Let's go ahead and look up the T3 drill Hydroneer, and it's probably going to tell us exactly that we need to go to the Bridgeport wiki. Yeah, why isn't my drill working? Purpose of T3 drills. Full pressure drills at the bottom of T3 soil. So I do think we need this shovel right here. Here's Bridgeport. This is Bridgeport. Red Rux, do you have any funny useless superpowers? I'll see if his useless superpower is any better than mine, because mine was pretty damn useless. All right, Corestone drill. This is what we want to see. So, Corestone drill is a tier 3 drill. This means it can mine resources from tier 3, tier 2, and tier 1 soil. So, doesn't matter what soil we go to, shouldn't theoretically need a tier 3 shovel. That would make no sense. Remember, the deeper you dig, the better the resources. Yes, that includes where you place your machines too. We literally can't place it any lower either. Poor water quality causes drills to take damage and eventually break down. Okay, well, unless it's immediately broken down as soon as we plugged it in, that's not the issue either. Drills can be placed with an ore vein to produce more of a certain type of resource, but that's too much info for this page. What do you mean it's too much info for this page? There's not enough info. The drills just flat out don't work. Tier 3 drills can be acquired by crafting them at the Ice Helm Forge. Yes, that's exactly what we've got. So, this tells us nothing. This tells us literally nothing, doesn't it? I have autism. That's not a superpower. Well, it can be a superpower, actually. It depends on how you utilize it. Ynsin, tell Red Rux yours. Yeah, the ability to fart out tarot cards, to be able to pull divinity out of your ass, which hilariously was a bit that I was like thinking about doing when I was first recording the tutorial on how not to break this game. You know how we had all those bugged saves where we kind of like played 4 hours of the game and then we saved and we quit, and then we loaded back the save, and unfortunately the entire save was busted and broken and all that crap. Yeah, so I fixed it. I completely fixed it. The developers, I don't think they're interested in fixing it, so I'm going to put out a little tutorial on how to fix it for yourselves. Because I imagine that the frequency at which this game breaks is significantly higher than 1 in 1,000. That's what the developers are saying, is 1 in 1,000 people experience that nasty world-wiping bug. I think it's more like 1 in 5, because that's how frequently I can generate the broken saves. Simple as that, and I think people are literally just more like giving up. They're playing an entire session, they're getting really into the game, and then all of their progress is just gone, and then they give up, and they're frustrated, and they're pissed off, and they never play the game again. I think that's more likely what's happening, is people are playing the game, it's breaking, and then they're leaving. Okie dokie. Let's take a look at somebody else's drill setup then. Who's this guy? Don't buy anything from AliExpress. This episode is not sponsored by AliExpress. Don't anyone ever buy anything from them. If they give me a YouTube ad, don't ever buy from them. Because I'm not interested in anything that this game ever tells me about. So My 3 Life, I've never heard of them. They've got half the amount of subscribers that I have. Let's see. Ah, that's dark as hell. They must be in the MILF's Aquifer. Those are not tier 3. Those are tier 2. We've already figured those ones out. All of this is tier 2. Where's all the tier 3, my dude? I mean, it's pretty. It's very pretty. None of that was tier 3. Garbage. Absolute garbage. Digging tier 3 floor? Let's check this one out then. Every time you clap, a cow dies. That would suck. Oh, this guy is actually kind of like the first point of call for any information you need on Hydroneer. He's a pretty good guy, actually, Hybrid Steel. I'm covering his username.
Sinn Féiner.
He's good. All right, it doesn't really... He's already got tier 3 parts as well, which is pretty good. All right, none of those are tier 3. They're all tier 2.
Million. Now let's go get all
I wonder if it's just like... Everyone that plays this game for long enough just never actually gets to the point where we get the T3 drills. Okay, still doesn't really have them.
Do you? That's how I've always been as well.
Okay, this is weird.
How do I get...
That's a weird setup. Why is there a T-pipe here? All right, he's not really telling us anything interesting. Okay, let's go into the Steam community page. He doesn't know about the 70% lower prices. On what? On what? What are you talking about? May I ask if the level 1 drill can dig Cloutium and quarry these two? Don't know what that question even insinuates, but yes, the level 1 drill can mine Cloutium. Only Cloutium at deeper levels, that's true, yes. A drill needs a piece of dirt under it to operate. Right, so that's... we've got this issue. We've got this issue where that's not actually the case whatsoever. Starting tier 3 mining system. No, there's a live stream as well. T3 setup basics. Here's hybrid steel again, so this will be an edited, curated video.
How you doing, guys? This is
pretty good.
Steel, and welcome back to basically
awesome.
With this.
Tell me about what you got.
Put it into
also, take the helmet off.
I will do, and when I get round to it, I'll show you the video. It's all good. But this, do it how you like. I really don't care. I'm just going to talk you through it. It's all good.
So this is a... Oh, that's actually really clever. If he just has all of these machines ejaculating out onto a conveyor belt, then he can get them 1 block lower, which means higher yield resources. But unfortunately, our issue is that we can't get any resources, so that's not really going to do it for us. So they'll put dirt out onto this conveyor belt. I think that's exactly what it's about to tell us about, and then it's going to drop into a bunch of, a few grinders, which is very clever. That is very, very clever. I don't see any dirt, though. I don't see him shoveling any dirt beneath these machines. I just see him kind of like placing them right at the lowest level. That is clever. Actually, let's try that. Let's get into the game. Let's try that. Let's try exactly what that is. Machine's doing what now? What, our machine? Our machine's not doing anything, which is the whole issue of what I'm experiencing right now. We want the T3 drills to be essentially drilling into the ground, which we place up its bum, of course, and it's not doing that. It's not accepting that there is in fact a bunch of dirt and stuff up its bum. We've already put lots of dirt up its bum, and it's just not accepting it. So, T3 shovel, not relevant. Not relevant unless it was patched in very, very, very recently, because that's... Those posts we were looking at were very recent. Hybrid Steel also pointed out that we probably don't really need dirt. We could probably just place down the drills in the natural bottom layer, in the bedrock, so to speak, and maybe it'll work. Let's try that out, actually. Let's get rid of all of this dirt with a pickaxe. Over here, we've got a pickaxe. Very cash money. I hope we can get rid of it, actually. Yeah, we can definitely get rid of this. That is gone, and there's also one right there. Good. And we'll try placing it down 1 layer. Like maybe... I put it like, No, that... Okay. Maybe like here? Might function well. So I'm going to get rid of this, this pressure tank because it's useless. It did nothing for us. I'm going to go ahead and get a T-junction, and we'll split off from there after we move this yucky bar of electricity. Yuck. Get rid of that crap. We want to stick this facing straight down, I think. Then we want to stick a straight, basically going down there, and then we'll plug this one right there. Is this working? No, that also does nothing. What if we place it one down further? Like, there. Let's see if that works. Nothing? Oh, that works. That is super weird. Okay, well, I'm going to throw this out here anyway. Boop. And we got a little bit of core stone or gold, can't really tell. So it's weird that it does actually mine from beneath, and it only needs 1 intake. Unfortunately, I don't really think that we can stick our conveyor belts that far into the granite, the bedrock. So that's not going to function. That's just not functional for us. We're going to have to stick this up here. Maybe we just need to put like an absolute arseload of dirt in front of it. Put that on the ground right there. And we'll plug this back in there. We'll get the shovel again. Where is the shovel? Did we leave it back here? No, we did not. Where are you, shovel? There you are. Let's go ahead and just start sticking things right beneath it, like down here. Is that working? No. What about even lower? Is that working? No. Whoops, didn't mean to drop that. Let's go ahead, grab this again. Maybe we stick it higher? No. Okay, let's go ahead and stick it even higher. Nope, nothing. How about on this side? Anything? No. So it's literally just refusing to drill everything that we stick up its ass. What if we just absolutely pack it out with soil? Like the nuclear option. Oh, it could be because we didn't have this area with nukes. It might be like irradiated soil, but I don't think that the developers are really that... Why am I stuck there? Weird place to put a barrier. I don't think the developers are really that forward thinking. Nope, still nothing. What about down here? Do we need to pack out all of this crap down here as well? Maybe we need to fill it out so that the feet are all covered as well. Perhaps. Let's get another couple of bits here. Nope, nothing. And how about here? Almost. Okay, I would probably consider this to be enough soil to drill into, because the drill is completely covered on literally every single angle. It just won't drill for some reason. What day is it for me? It is Friday over here where I am living. Unfortunately, the weekend, I'm going to be sick. Usually the weekend is like the solace of most people, but I'm going to spend it sick. That is super strange. I have literally no idea why this drill refuses to drill. That is so weird. Super weird. Like, we got a piece of soil out of the ground here, but we're probably not going to get any from where it is, sadly. All right, let's go back to the internet because it's not doing anything. It's just not doing anything. Hydroneer, core drill, won't drill. I'm having trouble with the drill. Let's try Reddit. Maybe Reddit knows something. I've been trying to make an automatic mine in Ice Helm. Yes, I already hooked up the drill to water and it covered the bottom with dirt, but it won't turn on. And the light isn't on, so what am I doing wrong? Good. By mismatched pipes, do you mean Cloutium pipes with the tier 1 drill? Which is actually fine and doesn't care. That is correct. You do not need any pipes or anything. I haven't made a base in Ice Helm, but it might be another issue. Try picking up the drills, checking if water is coming out of the pipe. It is. Yes. Make sure the drill is turned on. It is. It has dirt under it. Yes, it is. If it's a tier 1, which it is not, might be too deep for it. Don't think that really matters. You can check by trying to mine with the dull pickaxe, and if you can't, you need to use T2 drills or higher, which I am. I'm using Cloudium. No, we're not using that. It's the dirt. I've had this happen to me. Just get a rake and flatten it. Oh, okay. Sure, let's try that. All right, let's go get a rake. That's at the store. I don't know if we've got any money available for it, but we'll do it. I'm going to spend the weekend going wine tasting. Ah, that's a bougie way of spending your weekend. Is that like an American loophole or something to drink younger? Because I know you're quite young, Red Rux. I don't think you should really be like going to a wine tasting and then drinking lots of wine. You might damage your brain. And I should know, I live in New Zealand. You can drink as early as 14 with a parent or guardian with you. Okay, I lied. I have made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I do not expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize. That is... I don't forgive you. No. Anyone that quotes Logan Paul doesn't deserve to be forgiven. Quite frankly. I mean, it's not like that bad either. He's just like a bit of a dick. Also, I'm British. What's the drinking age over in England? Here in New Zealand, it's 18 to buy alcohol, but you can be like 14 and still go to a pub with your family. Which is probably irresponsible because you're still developing your brain up until around about 18, 19 anyway. I don't know why Americans are setting it to 21. Hilariously, the Americans have set their drinking age 3 years after we have, which is also really funny because our educational system is 3 years ahead of theirs as well. It's quite funny indeed. 18? It's going to be exactly the same then. There's a couple of places where you can be like 10 years old and drink, right? Like Somalia? Or just Somalia, maybe? If you're a 10-year-old pirate, you could probably drink some grog. Drink a bunch of grog. All right, so we can go back up there. We need to go forward. I'm here because we need gold. I'm going to wait for those two to deposit before I dump it out. Good. We'll take this over to the store. We'll pick this up with our bare hands. Our burning bare hands. Our poor hands. And then we'll go and walk manually to the store and see if we can't buy a rake. It should be pretty easy to get. I'm hoping they're not like locked by tokens, which would suck absolute ass. I would hate that so much. In fact, I would probably actually stop playing this game if a rake was locked behind guild tokens. I'd just give it up. I'd uninstall it. I'd put it in my disappointing garbage game folder on Steam. I'd never look at it again. I would leave a bad review. And I'd probably also just pee on my own computer. Just out of pure disgust for the computer having housed such a disgusting game in the first place. Lamau got bubbled. People on Twitter tried to cancel Jen Ortega because she was drinking before she was 21, even though she lives in the UK. I know, right? It's like, there's the age of consent thing around the world as well. Americans are usually disgusted if, like, two 16-year-olds sleep together. Like, absolutely revolted. Ready to pick up an M16 and declare war on their country just because, two 16-year-olds had consensual sex with each other. Because here in New Zealand, it's 16 years old. But over in America, if you're not 18, then you can't rub bodies. It is a felony. It is a disgusting felony, and you're going to go to jail for 30 years if you ever even think about another person's genitals before the age of 18. It's just vile and revolting. It'll make you want to uninstall the game and then pee on your own computer. Ah, perfect. We got a rake weight here. Nice. I'm going to leave this money here, this $330,000 right here. This guy who runs the store better not take it. Okay, I don't think he saw me put that money down, so I think we're actually in the clear. Except this guy. This guy may have seen us put it down. I don't trust him. Oh well, not our problem.
Thanks for your business.
Yeah, no worries. Don't look in the bucket. Who said that? Oh, hey. Got bubbled? She got bubbled? Oh, what is bubbling? Is that a thing? Is that actually a thing? I didn't realize that Jenna Ortega was, being cancelled right now. People find the stupidest reasons these days to cancel people. It's like people are actively looking for a witch hunt. It's so sad. It's so sad. Like an assist mode in Super Mario Odyssey, I have not played that. Okay, we probably don't want to go to the Milf's Aquifer. We probably want to take this rake and we want to go up the hill to Icehelm. Right? That'd be so weird if that is, in fact, the issue. If you just need to rake the dirt, why would that even be a thing? It's exciting, or it's exiting. Who's exiting? What's exiting? Now, it's like, look, guys, I'm 30. I'm 30 years old. I've seen just about everything that this planet has to offer. Not in person, mind you, but on the internet, I have most certainly seen just about the limitations of what humanity can create if left to their own devices. And everybody's not just kind of like living vocationally and stuff. I've seen everything that there is to offer. There's not really going to be anything new under the sun. Nihil noe subsule. So, I'm not really terribly excited whenever there's like another person being cancelled. Because all I'm really seeing these days is, it's just a bunch of real stupid reasons. What the hell is... I've never used this rake before. Oh my god. Can we just use this to mine? That's cool. I actually like this. I like this a lot. We can make like a nice little neat set of squares right here. Can we rake downwards? No, we cannot. Okay, let's just square this off. Pretend we're living in a Minecraft world. This is so weird. I feel like I'm playing Borderlands 2 and I just discovered the Minecraft secret for the first time. Neat. Also, every one of these we square off is a node we don't really have to dig out. Okay, good. I love cancelling. All right, Spamton. No wonder you were locked away. No wonder. This is the fastest Minecraft builder I know. What do you mean? Honestly, this is probably the slowest that I have ever seen. Because I've seen people put down blocks at an alarming rate. This is satisfying. I wish we had the rake earlier. Oh, yes. Oh, good God, yes. That is a quality of life I didn't realize we needed. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and put some soil. Oh, I've ruined it. Up this drill's bum right here. And then we're going to rake it. We're going to rake it real good. There we go. That's not helpful. Is this helpful? No. This isn't the answer, is it? Okay, what if we move this drill off? Throw it on the ground right there. And now we just kind of like get rid of the soil altogether. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Thank you, game. Good, yes, you read my mind. Okay, I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put this one on top, and I'm going to put this one on top of that. Good, and then I'm going to put this one on top of that one there. Nice, and now we're going to try and rake it. Is this enough rake? Is this enough dirt? Are we just squaring it off? What the hell is going on? Is it working? I really can't tell. All we've done is make like a gigantic poo on the side of our mine. Okay, will this do it? Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. No, that has done nothing. Oh my god. Whew, my sanity is the one who is exiting. Why, yes, that phrase is actually used in a sarcastic sense. Mumbo Jumbo is scared of how good you build. Mumbo Jumbo is scared of my mustache. What a guy, huh? I can't believe someone like that is actually scared of my facial hair. God, he's just jealous he can't grow a mustache like this. You know, real average and, you know, it's not fat or anything. It's not a fat mustache by any means. Maybe we just need to pack this out like crazy, and then we rake it. Can't reach the rake from there. Good, we got it. All right, now work. That did nothing. That did absolutely nothing. What about from top? No, nothing. Okay. This technique did not work. We did try really, really hard, but unfortunately that technique did not work. I don't think he knows you exist. Who? Mumbo Jumbo. No, he knows I exist. He's terrified of me. He sent me some mail once. He sent me some he handwrote a note saying, "Dear Ynsin, I am genuinely afraid of that goddamn mustache. Please, for the love of God, do society a favor and shave that menace. That thing will bring Gehenna and the rapture at the same time. And then all of the souls floating up to the world will have to cook because they can't burn immediately during Gehenna." Right, rake didn't work. How deep and what drill are you using? T1 does not. It's not relevant. Check water pressure. That is just incorrect advice. Did you flip the switch on the drill? Wow. Are you using T1 or Tier 2? Neither. I am also not using a filter. No, why the hell would I do that? Okay, let's try again. Let's try another post. Why won't my drills work? The end of that T-pipe is plugged. What? That doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter if it's plugged or not. Huh? It doesn't matter. Yeah, people are just downvoting that one. If your drill doesn't turn on, it's one of the 4 things. Using a lower tier drill? No, I'm not. Lack of water pressure? No, I'm not. No dirt underneath? No, I'm not. You don't have the red handle turned on? No, I'm not. Okay, so are you 100% you have dirt under the bit? Yes, I am. Is this Ice Helm? Yes. I had some random spots in Ice Helm where drills just didn't work place there. Been that way since Ice Helm has been acclaimed. Okay. That's probably actually good advice. We could probably expand out this really heinous looking system that we have here a bit further into the main thoroughfare a little bit. Maybe we want to do that. Let's just try that. We'll do that right now. Okay, good. Excellent, gonna mine all of this out. We're also gonna need to leave a little bit of room for a conveyor belt. I don't know if we can leave the drills in the ground, because I don't necessarily think we can put a conveyor belt into the soil itself. Maybe we should just kind of like designate everything past the concrete door, like way far into Ice Helm, as the area that we're supposed to be mining out anyway. It could just be a bug. It could actually just be a bugged area. We may have been trying to go for a bugged area this whole time, but it's still absolutely fine, because knowledge is power, and everybody now knows with me that that is just not a spot you can put your things in. We probably actually set up our sorting system just kind of facing outwards from here now, which would be a lot handier if we just kind of have a nice face of things. Okay, let's go ahead and dismantle this operation right here, and we'll just expand it out. Drop it, dickhead. Just expand everything out by a little bit. I still kind of remember the structure of how we kind of plug everything in, so it's not going to be too difficult. We're also going to get rid of all of that dirt that's in that drill because it just doesn't function. Get rid of all of this. And perfect. Good. Let's throw this on the ground where we will miss it entirely. Maybe we just move the drill kind of like way further in, like here? 3 more into the zone. I think this may function. I like this. Yes, no, I love this. Really, what the hell am I doing? Why don't I just get a huge sequence of these drills in a row and then conveyor them onto here? Onto a couple of these. That makes the most sense, doesn't it? Because it's not like they're going to get jammed up or anything. Especially if we get a bunch of filters. So if we stick that down there, that's going to be fine. We'll elbow these in one lower. So we'll get one of these. Maybe that guy was right. Hybrid steel. Maybe hybrid steel was actually onto something. Maybe we should just be conserving space. Good, we'll stick that there. And now we'll use a couple of straights to latch onto it. That's another straight right there. Very good. And one more here. Excellent. And we conveyor straight onto these systems. Actually, this is not in an opportune place, is it? Oh. We could probably actually remove one of these and stick it one further forward. Or we could move the conveyor system to move in sequence or snaking. I think we actually move the conveyor system, because if we can just stick them all in a line across here, then we can probably maximize the amount of space we have going out that way. So let's do that. Let's just do that. That's probably going to be the best way, honestly. Whoops. One thing went on the ground. That's not ideal. So I'll go ahead and I'll put this right in front of that machine, if that is in front of the machine. It is. We want it facing that away, and we're going to have it pipe in this way, leading into a T intersection that will go sideways so that we can access our sorting system from that side, maybe in front of the door. That would be a lot more effective, honestly. I'll go ahead and I'll stick this maybe like that. Good. Now we need another elbow to pipe in from the side. That's a T-pipe. Do we have any elbows? I'm sure we have a bunch of elbows. These are all T-pipes. Maybe we don't. Why do we have any elbows in here? Well, that wasn't very forward-thinking of us. All right. Back to the store we go. Hey, hi-ho. Minecraft eyes are everything. I probably will do. You're eating a bagel? That is fantastic and also very cash money. I love bagels. I'm a big bagel guy. I have a bagel every morning for breakfast. Although I quite like the, this is a weird opinion. I really like the cheaper bagels because the expensive bagels always turn out like kind of dry and crusty. My Ynsin loves a dry, crusty bagel. I'm more of a nice, chewy, doughy guy. I like chewy as a texture. So much that this may be a psychopathic take. I actually, after cooking chicken nuggets to perfection, 25 minutes at 180 in the oven, that's degrees, not Fahrenheit, otherwise you will probably just be dealing with a bunch of frozen nuggets when they're done. I like to put them in a soup and then microwave that. Okay, good. Good. We're going to get a bunch of these. They got to stop moving, though. Good. We're going to have 2 piles of these elbows, unfortunately, which is going to be absolutely fine. We just got to kind of remember that they are scattered around the place. All right, good. I have a bagel for breakfast every day, too. Well, we have so much in common. We should be. I am. I am. I think, therefore I am. If you want to get a little bit philosophical about it. All right, let's go ahead and buy a bunch of these pipes right here. I sure love to be. I love being as well. There's so many good reasons to be in this world. You know, just get off your phone, just enjoy your surroundings and be. Excellent. But not be movie. No, no, no. You do not want that to be your life. That is cringe and weird. Especially all the memes. Especially all the memes. The disgusting, degenerate memes. I'm going to jump off of this ledge right here with a card on my back. Hopefully our back doesn't break when we hit the ground. It did not. Perfect. Nice. All right, good. We'll pop in here. Now that we've got the elbows, we can start piping in the sorting system a lot easier. Is this functioning? It's got pressure. No. That doesn't work. What do you mean it doesn't work? Why? Why doesn't that work? Where's our shovel? Shovel? Wie geht's du? There. Alright, good. Let's go ahead and start shoving dirt here and here and here and literally all over the place underneath it. Because we don't really have a choice in the matter. Alright. Is this whole layer bugged? Do I have to cover this entire machine? I will cover this entire machine. If the game forces me to. I will hide it. There will be no escape. No requiem, no funeral. Just burial. Only burial. Whoops. One didn't take. I put one here as well. Put one here. Good. Put one there. Excellent. Come over here and we'll stick another one in between its legs right here. Nice. Let me get this one. Bury that there. Put that one there. And there. I don't know about you guys, but I think there's probably enough soil. Call me crazy. I think there's enough soil. Weird. Actually, let's get a T-pipe. Let's just see if it is actually the water pressure being bled too hard. Because we can get an elbow to come over this way. Right there. Nope. That did nothing. It still failed. It's not doing anything. Okay, let's get this rake right here. And we'll start maybe plugging away. We'll pixel hunt a little bit. Okay, good. Please. Huh? Awesome. Nice. We're still using the rake technique. Unfortunately, it's doing literally nothing. It's not working as advertised. We've covered the entire conveyor belt and probably the whole machine as well. And still nothing. This is weird, huh? Well, not even the redstone gods do that much. I feel really weird when I see couples below the age of 14 in my school. Yeah, but they gotta learn somehow, right? You gotta learn how to deal with people somehow. And if it so happens to be in school, then so be it. So be it. I didn't really give two hoots about girls in my school. Obviously, with this face, I had quite a bit of attention thrown towards me, but at the same time, all I wanted to do when I was in school was just play guitar. That was it. That's the girl I wanted to finger. Please no one take that out of context. Oh my god. I used to like, I didn't have great access to Wi-Fi when I was growing up, or where I was growing up, so what I would do is I would listen to like an album and I'd learn it by ear, like Hybrid Theory by Linkin Park, or Meteora by Linkin Park, or oh, what was it? It was by The Cult. I'll put it on. I'll put it on so that you guys know exactly what it is. The Cult. They're really, really good until they did this really strange racial appropriation thing one day where they dressed up as Indians. There were a bunch of white dudes as well. Here. No. This. Yeah, Sonic Temple by The Cult. I would listen to this over and over again and then learn it by ear on guitar. You get real good at guitar by doing that, by the way. Ynsin looks like the kind of guy that would drink coffee while playing the guitar. I do sometimes. You play guitar? Yeah, I play guitar. I've been playing guitar since I was about 8 years old. Got really into it when I was about 13, 14. Started learning a bunch of classic rock and stuff. The only trick that I never learned was how to sweep. Sweeping is really difficult. It's kind of where you play a chord, right? And then you drag your pick along all of the strings while your pinky meshes all of the kind of arpeggios or scales in sequence. It's very difficult to do. It's basically hammer-ons and pull-offs. I can only play piano. I'm not good at piano. I learned the Silent Hill 2 reprise and also Scarver by Hollywood Undead on piano, but ultimately I'm not very good at it. I was just making a request. Why is that not appropriate? Maybe because it's a sex joke. Okay, I kind of want to plug this conveyor belt in, but we're still not really getting anything out of this layer right here. And we're also not getting anything out of the layer under it either. So if we just chuck this here, move all of this crap out of the way so we can actually see it work. We can't go any higher, we can't go any lower, right? Let's go ahead and just break that down. I don't think we can put it any lower. No, we can't. It's just not going to work. So that's also facing sideways. Let's go ahead and turn it sideways. Do we like this? Does this slap? This was one of the first albums that I learned every song on. Sequentially. And then I moved on to Skid Row's 18 in Life. That was really good. Love that album so much. That's a really good album. And then I started getting into music that was somewhat modern. Is that going? No, it's not working there either. Where the hell was it working? Is it just like this line of areas that doesn't function? What if we stick it in front of it? Right here. Let's put this, turn this around a little bit. We need another elbow. We found a bunch of bugged areas, annoyingly. Put that music back on. Good. Is that functioning? Do we need soil? Let's see. Oh! It's functioning! Hey, we fixed it-ish. I think that whole line back there just isn't working, unfortunately. Whew. Maybe use suggestive words? Yes, yes. That's a joke that I've been telling since I picked up a guitar in the first place, by the way. It's easy, but you need long fingers. For piano or sweeping, because basically same, very similar things. You need a lot of kind of like multi-finger dexterity to sweep. That's a joke, by the way, Red Rux. Why did the music teacher go to jail? For fingering a... See, I don't know why that was appropriate. It's crass. It's really crass. I think that's why. All right, let's go. What the hell just happened? Oh, I think... Oh, no. We have to turn this off. It's already got a big backlog of crap. All right, let's go here, grab this pipe, and we'll stick it down here. So, we could probably actually get some water filters to take all of the strain off of this grinder right here. And then what we can do is just filter all of the machines in a line into this one grinder. Because it won't break down if we have 5 water filters and then a repair system set up to kind of auto-repair them as well. Let's get rid of this pipe right here, and we'll start piping in from this side. Put that there, put that there, put that there. That was really naughty of me to say all that, by the way. I'm probably going to have to clip that out of the VOD. All right, we'll take that and stick that there. Put that there, put that there, put that there. Remove this entirely, and we'll flip this here around. Perfect. Good, so that should be awesome. Kind of want to... How do we want to work this? Because I think if we get some conveyors just kind of like maybe 3 ahead of here, then we can centralize all of them. Then we can use a bend and a single lift to drop them into this grinder right here. And then we can set up another conveyor system that leads that on to the sorting system that we're going to build down here as well. I don't tend to ask, Buck, and I say a joke. Sure, why not? Can you finger Bad Habits by Ed Sheeran on your guitar? No, I never learned any Ed Sheeran. All I learned was like classic rock and a bunch of deathcore and stuff like that. Cheese is better, because you can have cheesecake, but not cake cheese. Ooh. I don't like the visual imagery that joke projects into my mind. That is, something else, Spamton. No wonder you got locked up. No wonder. All right, good. Put that there, put that there. This is going to be a little bit fiddly as well, because now we need to... Wait, why the hell have I done this? Why was I going to block this door off with this outtake pipe? What a stupid thing that I was thinking of doing. Okay, so we don't actually need that there. I think that what we can do is take this pipe right here, just swap it around, put it there, and then put the intake pipe literally just facing it like this. Is that fine? Yeah, that's perfect. That functions as exactly intended. Good. Let's go ahead and put this down here. Nice. Put this down here. Very cash money. And one more right here. Now, we want one of these to be a T-pipe that splits off into the grinder right here, don't we? So maybe... Where do we want to stick it? 1, 2, 3. I kind of want to stick it really far up the chain here, but I also don't want to do that at all. I want this whole wall to be essentially golden. So maybe instead, actually, we'll go 3 ahead. I'll take out this one, and this one. And then we'll elbow around where we actually want to put the grinder. I don't know if this is going to be a permanent solution either. It may not be a permanent solution. Then we'll get another one of these right here. Whoops, that's backwards. Good. Now we need a couple more elbows to elbow into the side. That's an elbow, very good. Not like that. Like that, very good. Ynsin karaoke stream when? You missed it, my dude. I used to do deathcore karaoke. Were you around for that? My sister and me love that song, if you know what I mean. Hey, Sweet Home Alabama. That's gross. That's gross, but I laugh anyway because it's polite to laugh at people's jokes. Okay, let's go ahead down here and we'll set this up. So I'm going to have a lift going into here, and then we're going to stick this grinder here. Whoop, that pipe is in the way right there. Let's get that out of the way. This also has a pipe going into the back of it. So what we can do is put a T-pipe here. We can put a T-pipe right there. Should be absolutely... Nope, not like that. Like that. Yes, that looks good. Let's go ahead and stick that one there. And we need one more elbow. Good. And like that. Perfect. So that grinder should be functional only when the... Oh, no, we actually don't want this grinder on that system, though, do we? We want this grinder on the usual system, so we don't want to have a pipe right there. We want this elbow to be plugged into here so that we can turn the machines off when we need to. Don't want the conveyor system turned off by this right here, but we do want this grinder plugged directly into the intake up top, don't we? So we'll go ahead and stick a couple of lifts on here, a couple of straight lifts, and then we'll elbow this into a T-junction at this point right here. Good, 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 good. Okay, we've made it work. We've literally tamed the game. It was a little bit broken, but we finally tamed it. No elbows over there, just T-pipes. Good. There we go. So that should be going. That is going. Excellent. We're going to need a lot of water filters on these pipes here, so we're going to need a couple of lifts to get up there in the first place. And then beneath it, we can stick like a line of smelters, and then we can lift it up into some gems. Possibly. Ooh. Should I laugh or cry? I think a little bit of both. You should do both, definitely. Get a little bit of balance in your life. Hey there, Sans, how are we today? Can you sing Elastic Heart by Sia? Yes, I did that in a deathcore karaoke. I learned how to belt sing about half a year ago, and since then I've been able to hit notes that no one thought was possible. My dad's even impressed and proud of me. Can you believe that? Don't judge me, she started it. I just said if you ingest, get it? Yes, 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 yes. Good, how are you? I am sick, but otherwise I'm very comfortable, and I also really, really like the games that we're playing right now. Even though it looks like a bunch of higgledy hodgepodge, it is kind of yucky, isn't it? It is a little bit yucky. Quite yucky indeed. So we want a lift to be here. Definitely want that there, and then we want a conveyor right there. So we're gonna need a cart of conveyor systems. I don't really want to use the pipe cart. Let's just go and buy ourselves another cart. Just keep all the conveyors in it. We'll keep like with like, so we don't get all confused. What's the title? What, of the deathcore karaoke? It was literally just deathcore karaoke. I did it a few times and wore a bunch of face paint to set the tone as soon as people came into the stream. It was really, really good. I did songs like Ava Max's Sweet But Psycho. I can hit all of those notes. I did a bunch of things, actually. A lot of deathcore. I learned how to scream at that time rather than sing. So I kind of learned how to sing backwards, I suppose. I guess that Spamton really loves the smell of incense. Yeah, it smells like hyperlink blocked. That is probably the most accurate hyperlink you've blocked to date, by the way. Play Hotel California solo. Oh, I have a brain condition which prevents me from being able to play guitar and sing at the same time, which is a bit unfortunate. But, and I have tried. I tried for a number of years. I was in a band called Order of Chaos back in high school for a couple of years until our drummer threw a hissy fit and then left. And he only threw a hissy fit because I said I couldn't study for... I said I couldn't turn up to a gig that he wanted to play, but we were also having exams at the time, and my future was more important to me. Don't know why my future was more important to me. That guy almost single-handedly ruined my education for me, because not only did I not sleep for 2 days, I also then failed that same exam. So that dickhead I'll never forgive, unfortunately. But yeah, I could never like play guitar and sing at the same time. It's quite hard. Has this guy played any Undertale fan games? No, not yet. I'm gonna get to them. I'm thinking of dedicating starting next week, Thursday and Friday, towards being request days, and I'll let people vote in the community tab on YouTube which games those are gonna be. I think that's gonna be a good thing, right? Why are we here? We don't want to be here. We want to get ourselves a cart, don't we? So we want to go back to the city. We want to get a cart and then we come back with a bunch of conveyors. No, we don't need to come back with conveyors because they sell conveyors there, so we don't need to do that whatsoever. Yippee! Yep, we're going to be doing it. You can't find it? Oh, you're not going to find the Deathcore Karaoke VOD. It's not on YouTube on account of there being exclusively copyrighted content all over it. So, oh, I can actually show you guys something. Check this out. So there was a big thing, right, not too long ago. I'll show you some back-end stuff on my YouTube. Where is it? So the reason I don't post the VODs as their own videos is specifically for this. If I open... Which one? Probably this one. Yeah, so here's my YouTube studio. You guys are welcome to take a look at this. Check this out. So, this was a Hydroneer VOD that YouTube recorded for me. I gave it a thumbnail, I put all the data in it and everything. 5 hours long. It's got a copyright claim. So it was blocked everywhere. This is absolute arse. Because when you go and you look through what actually blocked the video, you'll see Our Last Night didn't block it even though they got the copyright. Heat Waves didn't block it. Take Me to Church by Hosier didn't block it. Under the Sun, Anti-Cymex didn't block it. First to 11 didn't block it. None of these people blocked the video. Who did block the video? These guys right here who did Kiss from a Rose, a cover of Kiss for a Rose by No Fear Fights. They blocked it. They blocked the entire video from every single territory in the world because it was run by Warner Media Group. Those guys are absolutely revolting when it comes to publishing their own works, and they're losing lots of money on it, which is nice. But at the same time, you listen to a single WMG song on your stream, the whole video gets blocked globally. Everywhere. Gets blocked everywhere. Can you put it in the Discord, Preppy, please? I'm explaining why I can't record it or stick it on YouTube. It is blocked everywhere, so you can't watch it even if I stuck it in the Discord. And actually, while I'm at it as well, let me show you guys something else, which is really, really annoying. So, I've been uploading Undertale videos, which you guys know, most likely, right? You guys know I've been uploading these Undertale videos, and I've been, at Toby Fox's request, I've been disputing every single copyright claim because what I have on my desktop here is implicit and exclusive permission to use this video from this here Twitter post right here. Let me show you. Because this is kind of a crock of crap. If you ever uploaded a YouTube video containing Undertale and Deltarune music, especially gameplay videos, and receive a copyright notice, always dispute it and it should be resolved in your favor. We apologize for the convenience. This is Toby Fox's official Twitter account. I quoted that and I sent it to the guys who copyright struck me. And here's the thing. Let me show you something really, really, really nasty. This is what has been happening since I started uploading these pacifist runs. Copyright claim, right? They claimed a copyright, so if this video does get monetized, I can't receive a single dollar from it. And I disputed it, and they rejected the claim because they are. It's run by this. It's run by this agency called Materia, and they are so god awfully crap at their jobs. It is so bad. No, the Deathcore karaoke? Yeah, I can't upload it. If a single song on that entire video was a Windows Media Group song, like Ava Max is signed to, then you can't watch the video. It's blocked when you specifically try and watch it, even if I release it. If I release the video and Windows Media Group manages it, the whole video is blocked permanently for everybody. Right? They don't even allow you to upload it so that you can divert revenue away from the creator who uploaded the video in the first place. So a 5-hour video that I create, that technically isn't mine if it's got even a few seconds of a copyrighted song in it. Usually, if you dispute it under fair use, it gets rejected. I was about to say some kind of Windows service. Warner Media Group just outright blocked the videos so that you can't get a single dollar and no one can ever watch the video. We're going to take this and we're going to go buy a car. That is the copyright hell that I've been dealing with Undertale. That is why the videos are coming out really slowly. I am trying to lift the copyright before I post them. Unfortunately, they've just started rejecting it, so I've just been releasing them anyway, which is really crap. You're never going to see the Deathcore karaokes that I've already made. You're never going to see them, because unfortunately, copyright is just too fiddly with it. And as much as I don't like law to interrupt people's creative processes, you don't have a choice on YouTube, because when you make something that somebody else has contributed a few seconds of sound bites to, you can potentially lose every cent of revenue from that. It will be diverted away to that person who made 3 cents of content. Search WPD TV. Why? He said no enough. He said no enough. Put the video or the file in the Discord. It wasn't recorded. Again, it wasn't recorded. This is before I started recording the videos. I started recording the videos when I first uploaded every single live video after No One Lives Under the Lighthouse. All of those have been HD recordings that I've been putting on my own computer because No One Lives Under the Lighthouse has been kind of crap. And before then, I was exclusively making recorded and edited content. I've got 4 viewers now. When I was making the recorded and edited content, I had 0 viewers because I was not streaming. We are not prepared for his voice. Go stop asking. We are not ready for that. I do have a music project that is kind of in the works at the moment. This Sunday, I'm hoping to go to Epic Flying Horse's just freshly purchased house. Haha, he's going to be paying off that house for 35 years. Mortgage. Haha, memes. Shame. But anyway, it's a nice house. I'm going to be going over there. He's a drummer. I'm a guitarist and singer. We're going to see if we can't, like, I don't know, play some video game soundtracks. Like, I've got a couple of ideas. Maybe make a rock cover of Lavender Town. Or even kind of like a gent cover of Lavender Town. Or any other kind of cover of Lavender Town. He's a really good drummer, so, if we do figure something out, we're going to start uploading to a channel that I've created for the sole purpose of being able to just work with anybody, make music, upload it, kind of like a publishing platform rather than a band itself. So I'll credit everybody right at the start of the videos, and then it'll just play the song. It'll be uploaded to Spotify and stuff like that, but I'm not going to tell anybody else. It's too beautiful to hear or see. You guys haven't heard me sing properly. Every time I sing in this game, I'm taking the piss real bad, so sometimes it even actually does turn out fairly melodic as well, which genuinely surprises me, but I do have quite a nice voice. It's just really, really loud, and unfortunately I'm sick, so I've got to conserve my voice for Sunday, where I'm hoping to actually get a recording. If it goes well, I'll record maybe us playing one song, and I'll whack that in the Discord somewhere. You know, just being all like, hey guys, keep an eye out for this, it's coming soon. The YouTube channel's already up. I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet until we actually post something. But it's looking real fun. It's looking real good. Can you sing Apple by Charlie XCX? I've never heard of that whatsoever. Oh, speaking of which, I don't know if I mentioned, I went back through Melanie Martinez's, I think, first or second album, and I've got my 2 favorite songs. It is first equal Dollhouse and, oh, what was the other one? Mrs. Potato Kid. Those 2 songs slap. The lyrics hit real hard. That's right, we want to go to the shop, don't we? That's why I took the staircase instead of jumping down the pit. We got a bunch of nukes in the corner over there too. We might use those, we might not. Who knows? We'll see where the day takes us. But that's essentially what's been going on in the background, as well as a couple of other things. I've been getting my dad in as well to kind of record a bunch of steel guitar stuff. Not because I can't play what he plays, but because I kind of like hanging out with my dad, and I don't really get any other opportunity to do so now that I've started going full-time into YouTube. What's my favorite album by her? Crybaby. Easy. Easy clap. The other albums, they don't hit as hard for me, and they don't have the same kind of, like, polish and feel that I would expect from Melanie Martinez. So, definitely first album. Definitely first album by quite a wide margin as well. The other albums I found, this is probably a hot take, I found them slightly unmemorable. I didn't really connect with them as much as I connected with her first. Oh, we can just grab a bunch of these conveyors, because we're probably going to need heaps of them. We don't want to set up the sorting system just yet. We just want to be pumping out, for now, onto the conveyor belts. That'll be good enough. We want a single lift, and I think we also want a bend, don't we? We want a conveyor belt to... Stop! Stop doing that! What is this? Centralizer hook? Sure, I accidentally picked it up. I'll take it. It's not a right conveyor, is it? Because that would be... And we want to go... Mine is K12. What, your favorite album by her? I don't know what that one is, actually. Again, like, I didn't find them too memorable. Guys, it's actually heating up. I'm probably going to have to get out of the hoodie. The hoodie. The hoodie it is. God, I love this album so much. This is taking me back to kind of like when nothing mattered. You know, when you go to school and everything you learn in school is just a waste of time anyway, because when you hit about 25, 26, you start wanting to like go out and actually learn everything that you learned in high school regardless. I learned algebra by baking. That's where I learned algebra. I learned it by baking for lots and lots of people. I did not learn algebra by going to school for it. Every single skill that I have, I can most certainly attribute to my own active interest in academics now, in my later age, rather than high school itself. High school was such a waste of time for me. If I was homeschooled, I'd be so much better off, but I wasn't, so... You know, it sucks to suck, I guess. Let's go ahead and stick this going into here. God, I love this album so much. We want a T-pipe here, don't we? We want to hook it up to the conveyors and the sorting system, I think. Okay, T-junction, right here, baby old pal. There we go. And we want a few straights just to go across. Or maybe we want the straights to, like, go across here, and then we want them all to feed into a sorting system, maybe here? And then have this kind of expand out from here to go all the way ahead of everything that we're looking at, so we can kind of also hook it in from this angle there. I'm doing that. Whoop, there we go. Just pull out the pipe that I'm standing on. Probably not the best idea in the world. It's like cutting the tree branch that you're sitting on. Silly. Silly idea. Oh, that's backwards. Damn, this sick brain. Okay, put that right there. I kind of wish I was homeschooled so I wouldn't get bullied. Yeah, I got bullied initially, and then I picked up martial arts. And the more martial arts I picked up on, the more confident that I would get that anyone who picked on me would get a nice big punch in the face. And then after I graduated, I'll punch anyone in the face if they pick on me. I got into wrist locks, jiu-jitsu, classical jiu-jitsu, not Brazilian jiu-jitsu, like Japanese jiu-jitsu. The stuff that works rather than the stuff that is exclusively tournament style. There is a difference between these, by the way. Tournament style martial arts is one thing. Traditional martial arts is another. It's everywhere. It's in Muay Thai, it's in Kyokushin Karate. There is jiu-jitsu, a bunch of different styles of jiu-jitsu. Muay Thai is probably my favorite. It's the easiest one to do, and you can land some real hard hits on people. If you know how to throw those hits. You don't need to throw them hard. They just need to land hits. And then I started learning Kung Fu and a little bit of Wushu as well. I started getting into kind of like, instead of throwing a real good punch, if you cock back your hand and bend your fingers, you get something called a tiger paw, and the stopping power of a tiger paw is about 3 times higher than an actual punch. Punches... If you look at your knuckles, if you actually pull a good fist and you look at your knuckles, you'll find that you're supposed to land contact with these 2 knuckles here. That is supposed to be a sharp cutting weapon, so when you punch somebody, you're trying to inflict a laceration, a crush cut. And when you fire off with a tiger's paw, then you are doing the core requisite of a martial arts, which is not to kill, but to disable your enemy from coming after you in the future. Bro has every mastery unlocked. No, does sense. I cannot draw. That is the one thing that I can't just breeze through easily. But I have been doing martial arts for 2 decades. It's really fun. It's really, really fun. But unfortunately, since I've been doing martial arts for so long, there is kind of like a few legal requirements that I need to abide by so that I don't get hit with a manslaughter charge. Like if someone pulls a knife on me here in New Zealand and I just do a very, very easy kind of sweep the back of the hand, cock the elbow, grab the hand, push it into their neck, and then I just leave, I can be hit with a manslaughter charge or even murder charge because I knew how to do all of those actions. And those actions are fairly reflexive to me because I've drilled them so many times. Yeah, that's my party trick, sticking a knife in someone's neck. That's that's it. I know it's really like intense to hear about, but if you do martial arts for long enough, you kind of look at that and you think, oh, that's kind of interesting. Maybe I'll try that. And all of that kind of stems from wrist locks and stuff. I was talking about jiu-jitsu. So there is a Japanese style of jiu-jitsu where the whole purpose is if you go down in the middle of a mass scale combat, if you go on the ground, which is the last place you ever want to be if someone has swords and spears and stuff like that. Last place you want to be is on the ground. If you go onto the ground and you know jiu-jitsu, you can usually shrimp and sweep away from someone stabbing a sword or a spear at you. Then you can also pull whoever that is at the ground. You can disarm them, take that weapon, use it against them. The tournament style of jiu-jitsu these days, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, is where somebody is actively lying on the ground, you are standing in front of them, and then you have to engage with them, which is the opposite of the point of martial arts, which is to disengage with an opponent. That's chaotic? It is very chaotic, isn't it? The melatonin is hitting. I don't know what melatonin is. Is that actually a thing? It's got to be a thing, right? Okay, so we've set most of this up. Let's get back to these conveyor systems, because we don't need a hell of a lot of them to get this whole system set up, necessarily. All we need to do is get all of this up and about. Did someone say chaos, chaos? Hey there, Jevil. It was really fun killing you a bunch of times. I hope there's no hard feelings, because, quite frankly, it was just fun. I enjoyed doing it. It's the chemical that makes you sleepy? Right, I get it mixed up with serotonin, which is the one that, is happy, right? That's a happy chemical. Okay, so let's go ahead and find the... Maybe we shouldn't have put the grinder there. Maybe we should stick it one further out this away. And then we should elbow into this one with a right angle and then filter into a sorting system of some sort. Might be a good idea. Hard to tell, actually. I was going to do it all along here, but I think I'll just have a bunch of grinders going along there. Okay, that can go there, and then we'll kind of use an elbow to come back around. We'll elbow into this one. No, we'll just T-pipe into that one. And then we'll go one more ahead, and then here we'll start sticking the sorting system to kind of like start sweeping around. Might be a good idea. No, the clown around town. Is that the long nose stop? Guy, I love all the roleplay in the chat. I'm a sucker for roleplay. It's so fun. All right, let's go ahead and set up all these conveyor systems then. Right here. Let's see if they're facing the right way. They are facing the right way. Good. And this one can go here. Nice. This one goes here. It's going to be a little bit ugly at first, but it's going to function exactly as we want it to. We're going to have lots and lots of these grinders basically dumping all of their loads onto this one conveyor belt, which will go all the way through around into another sorting system. We don't want to link this up because we don't want anything to be going around here. We only want it going into this here grinder. So if I turn... Oh, poos. No, if I turn this one on, then that'll turn all of the machinery on, which all should be active by now anyway. Good. And if I turn all of this on, we actually do need to set up the sorting system if that's the case then. We need to put the sorting system all around here. Let's go. So let's pipe that in. Let's pipe that in. These ones, I'm just going to pipe them into here. We need an elbow or two to go around this corner right here. One right there. Let's go ahead and stick another one there so that it can line in here without any kind of like, whoops, that's an intake pipe. Without any interference from the other surrounding pipes. Put that right there. We are the same guy. Yes, we are the same guy. Things you love at members only prices. Shout us a keygen. Spamton, shout us a keygen. And also get me a key to Devil's Jail. If you can. I might actually like pay an artist on Etsy or something just to mock those things up. Create like an interpretation of that. Because if there's one thing I love owning, it's kind of like reminders of video games that I love. My wallpapers on my desktop that you see pretty frequently are literally just screenshots from games I love that kind of like spoil the end of the game without necessarily showing you exactly what the end of the game is. Like Talion walking into the sunset and the end of Shadow of War. That is so good. It's the true ending. You can only get it by you can only get it by doing specific things after you've already beaten the campaign and getting the other ending. We are now out of conveyor belts, which is fine. Let's just pipe the rest of this in. I think we can't like have it go all the way around here, can we? Otherwise the pipes will slow down. Doesn't matter. Actually, it's a conveyor system. It doesn't matter if the pipes slow down. Let's put this one here, and we'll have it facing this way. We'll poke it out like all the way to here, and then we'll hook around the whole sorting system, I think. Like, this is probably all a waste of time, because we could probably just line in the sorting system from here and then pipe... Let's do that, actually. Let's not pipe it in too far away. Let's just do what our gut tells us to do, which right now is fart. Also, I had to slam my second coffee to make it to the stream, so... If I just absolutely... If I say I need to take a break and do something biological, and then I just get really sweaty and I sprint away from the chair, then you guys know exactly what I'm doing. I'm actually going to empty my colon. I'm emptying my colon like a mining truck. All right, let's stick this there. We might need to lift this as well. Let's do that. We'll lift this so that we can kind of drop into all of the machinery that we need to drop into. Please, cooperate. There we go. Good. So we need one more elbow for this. Let's go ahead and get another elbow. Excellent. And we'll stick this one right on top of this bad boy right here. I know the machine's not on, but it's absolutely fine for now. In fact... Do we need these connected just yet? They're not on, so we could probably just... No, we need this one on, though, don't we? Maybe we get a bypass pipe. Let's do that. Let's actually get a bypass pipe so we don't need to leave the machine off all the time. That'll be a T-junction right here. And we'll also need a valve hook. Right there. Good. Oh, God, the police is here. Gotta go by. You'll never catch me alive. I think it's Jevil himself ignited. Help us, we need friends. No, there's no such thing. You go on YouTube, everybody's friends. So we don't need to pipe into this one. We can stick a straight pipe going into here, right here. Let's go ahead and do that. This one will do the trick just nicely. And then we probably want to cork into the end of that so that we don't create an annoying noise. And then around here, we're going to stick this elbow going into this pipe. there. Good. And then we need 2 more straights to pipe into. Let's go ahead and do that. Right there. Good. We need 1 more. This one will do. Perfect. So now we are kind of piping into these conveyor belts, and we've got a intake here. I'm going to put a water valve hook right there, and we're going to stick the conveyor kind of right here. We probably want to get a cork for the other end of it, don't we? Just fell in the water. That's embarrassing. Let's go ahead and get a cork. We probably also need a bunch more conveyor belts too, don't we? Let's take this entire machine with us. In fact, let's grab this one first. The centralizer hook. We'll stick this right there so all of the things are centered when they fall into the grinder. Probably going to need another centralizer hook as well. Let's just squeeze into this gap right here. Very nice. Excellent. Okay, so we'll go all the way back to the store, which I'm very happy to do. And I'm quite glad we got an agile car for this downstairs mine, because we are going to have to be doing a lot of little fiddly kind of maneuvers around these stairs quite frequently. I think we should probably over-purchase on conveyor belts at this extent. Also, sorry everybody for that martial arts dump. It's a huge hobby of mine that I've been doing for a long time. The most recent one I've really been learning is Fior de Liberi's Italian longsword fencing. That is so fun. I love longsword fencing so much. A lot of people call it really, really nerdy, and they think it's cringe and weeb until they actually see it in action, and it's really, really fun. I am really, really good at feints and stabs, and also single hand with a hand-and-a-half sword. So what I like to do is I hold Mordhau up the blade, and then I will throw it in a direction that I want to go in, and because this hand is no longer moving, people think that I'm just gearing up into another stance, and they don't look at the blade, they look at the hand, so the sword sweeps around my head, and I get a good chop on them. Or I just lunge right into the face. That's a real easy one for me as well. I got good dexterity. All of my strength is dexterity. Okay, so we're after the conveyor belts here. We'll dump this on the where to go? Hello? Oh, there it is. Good. We may have... Oh, it's these stones, isn't it? These tiny little stones. Things bump up against them. So let's drop that on the ground. We'll glitch out the game a little bit, and we'll get a right conveyor belt, because we're going to need it, I think. And we're also going to get a left conveyor, because we're going to need it, I think. Then we'll get a bunch of these straights, and we'll see what else we need after we kind of manage with these straights. Good. When will you play B? What, like 4chan's random board? Is that what you're asking me to do? You want me to play on 4chan? Because I don't think I can get away with that. I used to go on 4chan. That's where I learned my fitness stuff. I learned fitness on Fit. Read the goddamn sticky. Hey, memes. Memes. Okay, we'll drop that down there. We'll purchase all of these things. I don't think we bought nearly enough straight conveyors, but we're going to have to come up here for the sorting system anyway. B is life? What, like B movie, or... What are you talking about? I'm going to jump off here with this cart. Fortunately, the cart didn't hit anything, making a gigantic mess. We got away with it. Wait, did I just put the money in the cart? Why the hell did I do that? We literally... There's nowhere else to purchase from in this area. Okay, I'm just going to drop that there. Let's go ahead, and we need a lift. And we can't actually stick it where we've stuck it, unfortunately. I'm going to stick this one oriented right there. Actually, we can't do that either. Let's go ahead and drop that on the ground. We're going to need to turn this one sideways, like so. Then we need it hooked out like that. This one's going to have to elbow in from here to go in like that. That straight is unfortunately going to have to be an elbow, so let's go ahead and grab one. Nice! And we'll drop this one right there. There, good, perfect. So, we got a single lift, didn't we? Did we get a lift? Maybe not. Hard to tell, actually. This one got a face that way, so we can put it on that corner there. What's this? This is a straight, that's fine. Got all the straights in place. We need to move the pipes around now. Are you doubting B? I am doubting B now. Oh man, there's so many 4chan things that I wish other people were around to see. I was there when one guy posted, hey, you roll dubs at the end of your post, and I'll buy the game immediately that you recommend me. And the first guy that rolled dubs, not only rolled dubs, he rolled triple zeros, and he said Train Simulator 2014 with all DLC, which was an approximate total of about $3,500. And this guy had the choice of either doing it, he could pay the $3,500, or he gets IP banned for not doing a thing he said he would do on 4chan, which is really funny. I love that so much. We'll hook all around. Good, 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 good. We can start sticking the straights on here, facing the right way. That's not the right way. That's embarrassing. All right, let's put that there. All right, now it's the right way. Good. Put that right there. Excellent. Put that there. God, this band just makes me want to play music so bad. I learned belting. And I love it. All right, good. I would describe my singing style as not necessarily pitch perfect, but it's definitely unbridled power. Okay, so all of that is there. We've got a few placeholders as well. Let's put this one there. Which one is this? Right conveyor. We need another right conveyor for this pipe right here. It's kind of hard to get around, actually. Maybe we should get some stairs or something like that. Okay, good. I feel like you make a great voice actor. I am a voice actor on YouTube. It's just people don't actually pay for voice acting anymore. There are only a few people that actually hire for voice acting. And unfortunately, it's places like Crunchyroll, which pay their artists like... You gotta absolutely ruin your voice for 2 flat hours, and they'll pay you like minimum wage if they can get away with it. Or nothing. If they can pay you nothing and it's a volunteer gig just for portfolio, they'll do that as well. We need another hook centralizer for this as well. We need a lift. We're gonna need 5 splitters, minimum. And then we're going to need to get into some logic. So we'll probably just set up a bucket until we actually get around to that. Just so we can get this machine up and running. Might be a good idea. So what do we need? We need a right bend. We need a straight. We need a lift. That's all we really need. And then we need sorting system. Right bend, straight, lift. Let's go get him. Let's go get him good. Okay, I'm going to go all the way around this bridge. And then we're going to go up the stairs, believe it or not, to the shop. I'm also really happy because the sun here in Dunedin is it's just disappeared. It's going behind some black clouds. So I am actually wearing appropriate clothing for the weather now. God, I love my hoodies. Everyone that I live with has one now. Ynsin and I got one together because they had a good 2-for-1 deal. And we just fell in love with them as soon as they arrived. She wears hers almost religiously, almost daily. And hers is... Where did we get this money? Okay, we've accidentally accrued $600,000. I'm not entirely sure where this money has come from, but I'm not gonna doubt it. Probably took it from the outside store, to be honest. So we need a single straight. We need a right bend, right conveyor. Very good. We need a lift. Good. That's not good. That'll weld. That's fine. And then we need. Which way do we want to split? So if it goes in forward and then goes this way, we need a left bend. We need 5 left bends. 1. That's a right conveyor. Let's delete this because it's going to congest the area. Ah! Okay, excellent. Now that we've done that, let's get all the lefts. I don't usually use left bends in my sorting system, which is kind of weird. 2. Whoops. And 3. Good. And 4. And then we need 1 more because there's no other ores that we can get in the base game. Thank the Lord. Well, actually, I don't know that for a fact. I know that there's no more than 5 joules. There may be... I haven't actually played this game in a while. There may be another tier of drill that we just haven't found yet. But we can't buy any down here. We can't buy any tier 4 drill pieces, so we can't craft them wherever we'd find them. We just can't craft them. I just imagine people who are hired for animes on Crunchyroll reading the script and sighing. Yeah, I know, right? Imagine you go to Crunchyroll to do your first voice acting gig and they hand you a script and it's 2 hours of like those girly moans. Like reaction content. They want you to film anime reaction content for 2 flat hours and that's what you spent all day warming up for. that is such a damp fart, isn't it? That'd be such a shame. Okay, we've got a lift over here that we definitely want to put down. We're stuck. Okay, we can't get through here. I'm clipping that. You know what I'm talking about, right? In anime. I don't watch anime myself, but my best friend watches it and reads it fairly religiously. He's really big on his anime. And every time that I walk past his door, there's like, like stuff like that. I think he's watching adult content with the door open like an absolute Chad. And then I go in there thinking, bro, you've graduated to alpha male. And he's watching cartoons. Oh, it's so hard to be best friends with people, isn't it? It's so hard. All right, good. Let's stick this here. And now we kind of want to chop and change everything for the sorting system, don't we? So first point of call is going to be the ores. I think along here, we're going to want to stick the gems because we want access to behind for a kind of logic system. But we're not going to need too much access. We're not going to need a lot of access. It can all go beneath the conveyor belts, which is just absolutely fine and dandy. Left. Yes, this is exactly the orientation we needed. One. Let's go ahead and stack up these conveyor belts that we bought too many of. One here, one here. Actually, no, let's not just be heathens. Let's actually, like, stack them nicely. One. Wait, right here is another one there. Let's go ahead and move out. 1, 2, 3. We need 2 more conveyor belts to move. Like, that one goes right there, and we're going to drop it on the ground. Like that. Perfect. And now we need this one. Hey, we actually made this exactly the length we wanted to make that, too. Good, and we'll drop that one. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Okay, how do I... That's right, Q. Q is drop. It's a weird button for drop. It's a weird button for drop. All right, good. Put that there. And we'll put that here. I'm really glad, by the way, I'm really glad that people in my Discord, I don't know if everybody saw it, people in my Discord were saying, hey, why don't you play Once Human? I have been playing it. I've been playing it almost religiously, kind of in my spare time. I love it so much. It is such a fun game. It's everything that I loved about Fallout 4's crafting system, not crafting system, their building system, the Division. All the combat feels like the Division, and it's awesome. And New World. I played a lot of New World, and I absolutely adored how they did all of their collection stuff, all of their collection, their raids. And if it ain't Hatchet, it's Rat. Oh, maybe I shouldn't cuss, even if it is a good time to cuss. All right, so that's all going to sort. This is still going to be a little bit of a messy tangle of wires, and we probably actually want to lift it up by one more, just so we have access to kind of walk around here. We can go down here crouched, but I don't want to have to. Let's actually do that right this second. Let's do exactly what I am talking about right now. Put that right there. Game over for your dignity in 3 years after I flip that out of context. What the... That's fine. That's fine. The internet's exactly where people go to be cringe. That's the whole point of the internet. Is a creative outlet to be cringe at. Okay. I kind of want to... I don't know why, but I want to expand this out a little bit more. And then I think we're going to stick like another floor up here so we can kind of manage everything else. We'll stick it out of the wall as well, so it looks really good. Put that there. This probably doesn't need to move. We'll just stick it like that, and we'll get another elbow, and we'll pipe into it. Like, see? Yes. Yes, very good. Okay, that can go there. We need 2 more straights. We're actually running really low on pipes now. Probably shouldn't be using the ones in the cart, if that's the case then. Although we don't have a lot lying around on the floor anyway. It's kind of hard to get up on top of these conveyors as well. Maybe we want to get ourselves a floor of some sort. All right, those are all functional. I do like this. We lifted this because we want the kind of like... the system that allows us to repair everything to be up here. Without kind of like impeding our progress to walk around here. Because we are probably going to want to get on the conveyor belts to get around the place soon anyway. Now, we need to start getting ores. We need to start getting ores. Ores. Wow, we also need that water hook. So let's go get that now as well. Please do the Mr. Midnight voice. What do you mean, the Mr. Midnight voice? It's kind of like if Matt Berry was a newscaster. That's what I go for with the Mr. Midnight voice. I'm Mr. Midnight, the world's stupidest cat. Watch me burn down Fran's home. That's the one, right? I love that so much. It's probably a little bit lackluster when I'm sick as well, because you need the bass in the back of the voice to get it, and you need nose for bass. Alright, so, now that we've done that, let's go ahead and cuss, because we don't know what we are here to buy. Was a water hook. We need a water hook valve. Where the hell would I find one? Right here, right behind this intake pipe. Thanks for hiding it. Can we just buy this in our hand? No, we have to drop it on the floor, damaging it. Then we pick it back up. I don't remember this in Franbo. Oh, did you not see the last episode? Dude, you gotta go back and watch the last episode. There was so many animations in that everybody missed. Like Mr. Midnight physically burning down the house. That was when my animation skills like absolutely flourished. I got really good at kind of like animating a bunch of scenes in that didn't necessarily happen. Let me just kind of move around. I didn't want to show you up my skirt, so I was watching the webcam as well for that. Hydroneering. I know, Mr. Purple. It's more satisfying than killing children, isn't it? Sorry, I think I just snorted into the microphone. I'll do this next time. There we go. Did anybody hear that? Did anyone hear my snuffle? Because I do have a sick. Almost. Oh, this is probably like a really, really big, overcomplicated shotgun ape version of Five Nights at Freddy's, right? It's got to be. Maybe we could lift these pipes up a little bit more. Nah, let's not overcomplicate the system. So we want this valve to be right here so that we don't necessarily have to keep these conveyors on to have the other ones on so that the machine is always pumping, right? What the hell is that? Oh, the rake was on the conveyor. I didn't know that. All right, let's go ahead and swear, because we don't know why this isn't kind of filtering the dirt over. Hello, dirt? Put that on the... Hello? Oh, it's not reaching this far. That's weird. Maybe we need a Cloutium intake pipe to increase the pressure. Because I don't want to get one of those really annoying little pressure tanks, even though we can actually afford to put one literally right here. And we've got a bar down here. Why not? Let's just do that. Stick this down here. We've got an intake pipe somewhere. And we're going to stick it... up our bum? Where is it? Where's the intake pipe? Can't go that way. We'll get stuck. I'm parkouring around the place now. Pretty much. Yeah, it is basically FNAF. It's like if Scott Cawthon made an engineering simulator. That is sideways, but it's pretty good access anyway. We'll just drop this in here. No, we can't. It's two sideways. Let's go ahead and flip it around. And then we'll... Nope. We want to swap that over like that. Okay, that's good. Let's drop this in here. That should increase the pressure for a while. Is that everything? No. Why? Why is it not reaching this far? That is so weird. We've just absolutely amped up the pressure like crazy. Why is this not functioning? Is it because there's dirt blocking it? What's going on? Got to be the dirt, right? Or maybe it's just, we just have to place it down again. Huh? Huh? Why? Why can't I put that there? Oh, I see. There's nothing under it. We didn't actually plug this pipe in here. Okay, that's perfect. Good, and now let's start sticking these on here, see if that centralizes. It does, perfect. Does it go into the grinder? Let's see. Yes, whoa, that was a single rock. Good grief, that's a lot of stuff. I love that so much. Let's put this gigantic one on there, see what it pops out. Yeah, thanks, game. That is completely true. Also more stuff. Pressure never stops, pressure never drops. That's what I like to see. All right, good. And I remember there being more dirt that we just kind of plucked off of this machine, but maybe there wasn't. All right, let's turn this on. Good. Is it pumping things out? What's the rate? Actually pretty good. This is also very effective. I love this. This is very effective. Okay, we've got one single grinder. So this machine will be tied to the durability of the grinder. This one should theoretically break before this one. So I think what we want to wait for now is the opportunity to get this kind of like auto repair system up here, up and running. I think we're going to do that right now. When in doubt, rock it out. Absolutely. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, this album. Is it Soul Asylum? No. What is it called? Sonic Temple by The Cult. This song is one of the first albums I learned by ear on guitar. Level 5 Get Riz, Livy done rizzing up Baby Gronk. Ice Spice, What the Dog Doing Cream Team, Only in Ohio, Skibbity Alpha Grimace, Shake 3 AM Challenge, No Cap, On God, Fur Fur. Fur Fur is that's a Zoomer thing. That's not Gen Alpha. You've made a typo. You've made a colloquial typo there, Red Rux, and no one's ever going to forgive you for it. Unfortunately. Like that time you cancelled Half-Life 3. Remember that? Remember when you physically signed off on the death of Gordon Freeman during Death and Taxes? By the way, if you're watching this VOD, you should go and check out Death and Taxes. It's a really fun visual novel game about choosing whether or not people live or die. That was for the people at home watching the VOD. That wasn't for you guys. Don't go anywhere. Don't go watch that. Because I haven't done the thumbnail yet. But by the time this video should go out, I probably will have done the thumbnails. Okay, so let's go get some water filters. Hopefully we're going to find a bunch of crap up in the top store that we can kind of use to our advantage. I want to drop that. Nice. Let's grab this cart right here, and now we're going up. We're going up. How dare you cancel Half-Life 3? I know, right? That was single-handedly Red Rux cancelled Half-Life 3. We were all in great anticipation for it to happen, and Red Rux, he physically cancelled it. What a guy. Worse than Genghis Khan. Worse than Genghis Khan. But not by much. Genghis Khan was a pretty bad person. Okay. So we're at the shop now. Good. Let's go ahead and drop this on the ground. That's pretty nice. The cart didn't fly off when it hit a tiny pebble. So we are after water hook filters. I don't know if they'd actually be here necessarily. Maybe they're not. Hey! Water gauge hook. We definitely want that. And we want this water filter hook as well. We want 5 of these bad boys. Let's go ahead and buy 5 of these bad boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're not going to get a 6th one because that's just going to be a waste of spanners. So now that we've got that, let's also get a pressure gauge hook so that we can kind of like figure out if anything's going wrong. We'll buy this cork as well because we have a plug to plug. But I think we're pretty much in the right spot. I'm also going to buy this magnifying glass just so we know the durability of everything that we have. Magnet on a stick, probably going to come in real handy. We probably also want a tool rack of some sort. Let's go ahead and get one of these tool racks. Maybe even 2 of them. 2 of them would probably do the trick nicely. Let's go ahead and grab 2 of these bad boys. Nice. What else do we need? Probably need a construction hammer. We're also going to need a lot of 2x2 floor panels, which I don't think we buy here. Auto smelters. We're going to need 5 of these for all the items that we're going to be processing. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And of course, 5. There we go. So that should be everything that we need from here. We're going to go and get some logic stuff from the store in the middle of town. So once we buy this, we're probably going to want to take our 600,000 buckery booze. And we're going to want to take that into the city because I'm pretty sure that's where half of that money came from. You, my good sir, get a special suit with too many spring locks. Red Rux. Now, this is the kind of bullying I want to see. Bullying somebody over an actual insecurity is a revolting thing to do, but this is what I want to see. You know, just like shameless scapegoating for something completely out of someone else's control. Very nice indeed. Now, I'll get this set up here. Yes. Get this one set up here. Yes, indeed. Yes. One right there. Perfect. Yep. Good. Put that there. And there's also this last one which lagged getting into my hand weirdly enough. This T-pipe is in the way. Let's move that. Let's stick that here. What do we think about this music? Does it slap or what? Talking about the automatic blows, yeah. Good. Tool rack. I'm gonna stick it here, and the other one can go right beside it there. And we'll put some tools into it, like this magnet on a stick can go into the tool rack. Good. This magnifying glass can go in the tool rack. Excellent. What else we got? Construction hammer. Let's solidify these tool racks down, and then we'll put the construction hammer in that tool rack right there. Probably want to get the shovel and the pickaxe as well, if we can. All right, this is the perfect length, by the way. This has worked out really, really well in our favor. So now that we've done that, we want to get all of these kind of like filters, don't we? Up here, up on top there. Is that the right orientation? It is, actually. It's a perfect orientation. Put that right there. Great. It's like a straight person on CNN. It's the orientation that the current situation needs. Good, and we'll stick that there. And then we want to flick these around. YouTube, I was trying to speak the truth. I hope you weren't trying to defend yourself after you signed off on the death of Gordon Freeman. I hope that's exactly what you are not attempting to do. Good, that goes there. Gonna jump up here. Yeah, let's go get some furniture. We're gonna need a couple of staircases as well, I think. Because quite frankly, jumping up this loose conveyor belt to get onto all of the other conveyor belts 50% of the time is probably not ideal. Okay, good. And the next one goes right here. And now, all of the machines are no longer taking damage, which is actually awesome. When one of these breaks, all of the machines shut off. That's exactly what we want. Now we want to go out and we want to go and get ourselves all of the good stuff, don't we? So we also want a hook centralizer right there. I don't know if we got a second one, necessarily. No, we definitely did not. We need one. We do need one. So we will get one. I was also the one who pulled a Thomas Crooks with JFK. I'm not sure who Thomas Crooks is. Is that a person? Is that... It sounds like a male, if I had to extrapolate. What the hell is this? Oh, it's an emerald. That makes sense, actually. That explains why it's green. These little glowing shards really hit the frame drop something fierce. Let's go ahead and stick it at the end of this chain right here, just so we can get them out of the way. Boop. Wow! Wow, wow, wow! Love this song. This one's one of the funnest songs to play on the album. This is gold ore. We're going to stick it on here. What is it called? Soldier Blue. Soldier Blue. God, it slaps. We now need some iron. Good, we got some iron. We're going to need some core stone and some cloudium as well. Boop. There we go. Nice. And where the hell would we find either of these things? I don't see any in this gigantic pile of crap. That is iron. 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 Gold. Gold. Iron. Iron. Gold. Uncut ruby. Gold. Gold. Iron. Gold. Gold. Iron. Gold. 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 This is unlucky. Iron. Iron. Gold. Iron. Gold. Iron. 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 Gold. Apple tastes good? Apples do taste good, don't they? They're probably... Oh, cloudium. Oh, damn it. Oh, no! We lost it in the giant pile of crap. That's exactly what we didn't want. Nope, that's gold. Iron. Don't know what that one was. Gold ore. Iron ore. This is even harder now because we have to move the mouse every time we look. Gold. Iron. Gold. Oh, for God's sake. Gold. Where's the cloudium? Gold. Is this gold? Yeah, that's gold. Cloudium, please. Iron. 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 Uncut ruby. Is this cloudium? Yes, we found it. Good. We found the needle in a haystack, not once, but twice. Cloudium goes here, and we need some core stone as well. So we're going to filter through all of this crap again. That was not what we wanted. Gold. Shard. Yuck. Shard. Ooh. Iron. Let's just go ahead and do this again. Gold. Iron. Iron. Gold. Uncut ruby. Iron. 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 Gold. Iron. Gold. 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 Iron. Uncut emerald. Iron. 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 For God's sake. Uncut emerald. It was the guy that really hated Trump's here. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Gold. 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 So what material does he want the suit to be? He probably wants it made out of human skin, that psychopath. He cancelled Half-Life. I just picked that up out of the machine. That's funny. All right, uncut emerald. Iron. 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 I'm doing the bucket trick. Screw this. I'm doing the bucket trick. We need a bucket. Okay, we need a bucket. We're off to get a bucket. I know there's actually a bucket up top here in Ice Helm, so maybe we just go up the stairs and see if we can't get that one. Make it out of springs. Whoops, I just fell off the ledge. That's embarrassing. Now we have to backtrack all the way back. That's fine, we can do that. Over here. So rusty spikes. I mean, like, if you've got any clean ones, you might be able to keep them in there for longer, but rusty is fine as well. Now, let's go through here. We'll go ahead, we'll move up the staircase. And then we'll go see whether or not we have actually left a bucket of ingots and stuff all the way back at the forge. Because we were making things here. We were making things here. Alright, good. Through the... Oh no, I don't see it. I don't see it from a distance. I see all the... Oh, bugger. Oh no, there is one. Right up here. Perfect. Yoink! And off we go. Let's actually get these bars right here. Just so that we don't lose out on them. That's core stone. Perfect. If only that were an ore, we'd be able to use it. Can we jump off of here? Yes! Whee! And we're dead. Springlocks are going to put him in eternal agony anyways. Maybe. Google AI sent me the emergency services link when I told it that I want to eat a baby. Oh, that's like the difference between Google and Bing. Have you guys seen when people Google the same thing between Google and Bing? When you type in like the most effective way to commit seppuku on Google, it'll send you to mental health services and say this is not the answer for whatever you're feeling. And if you type it into Bing, Bing will just say shotgun in the mouth, like just flat out. What is the most effective way? Bing's all like, put a shotgun in the mouth, buddy old pal, and go to town. Yeah, that's what I wanted. It wasn't a cry for help or anything, Bing. Bing's just like, yeah, you do you. Bing's based. Bing's based in all the wrong ways. We still need core stone. We don't have any. We got a bucket though, so we can turn on the conveyor belts if we just like get rid of these ingots. What is this? Cloutium, that goes in here. Boop. And we got some core stone, which is going to go right after that into here. I'm moving this conveyor belt. It's in the way, and it's really annoying. Let's stick this maybe here, and then we'll drop it on that perfect stack. Excellent. We also have this water gauge hook, which we could probably go ahead and stick on the other side of here, so that we can kind of gauge the pressure going into the machinery. Why is there a barrier there? That's so silly. Yeah, that'll do. 198. That's some good pressure. Actually, that's really good pressure. W Bing. Bing is so based. It's also a waste of time to use, I think. We've got a cork right here. I'm pretty sure we left a leak of some sort somewhere. Is it over here? Yeah, we did actually. It's right in front of this machine. Done. Did that increase the pressure? Hard to say. 198. No, that didn't increase the pressure. But we did plug it. I don't see any core stone. I think we just use the bucket trick. Go ahead and stick a conveyor. Well, maybe not there. Drop it! Idiot! Good God! My man! We don't have a block to put these things on, so I'm going to take this elbow. I'm going to stick it right here. Then I'm going to stick this conveyor on here, knowing that it won't go anywhere. But what do you mean I can't stick that there? Oh, it's because the same pipe that I just got sandbag by is in the way. Move, elbow! We'll stick that there, and we'll put that one there. It's not going to be powered, which is awesome. So I'm going to stick a bucket on the bottom of this, and we want all of the excess to be flowing into that, don't we? I think so. I definitely think so. Because we're also going to need some gems and such as well. Stick there. Let's go ahead and turn this on. Or off. Whoops. How about this one? Oh, nice! What is going on here? Oh? Aren't these supposed to be... What's going on here? What is going on here? Why isn't this... Oh, I see! We need to... Actually, we need to turn off this, all of this machinery. Okay. And we need to move all of this off of this conveyor belt because we need to move the pipe underneath it to connect up with the rest of the sorting system. We didn't do that. We're going to need ourselves an elbow pipe. No, we're going to need a T-junction. No, we're going to need an elbow pipe. I think, because that will save us a cork, which we can stick literally anywhere else. I'm going to stick that there. We'll get an elbow out. Nice. Going to throw some elbows like we're going to go see Alpha Wolf. Speaking of which, I bought a ticket to go see Alpha Wolf that's playing in Christchurch soon. I'm really excited for it. Love Alpha Wolf so much. Also, FYI, when you play the beginner's guide, it's much better if you play it all at once. I'll probably get through it in a stream. I've been kind of like tossing up with the idea of doing a bunch of request streams where I play all of the request games that everybody sends me. Whoops. I turned everything on, but I didn't put the conveyors back. Oh, no. Oh, we've made a mess. Okay, let's put all of these back on the conveyor belt, even though we probably don't necessarily need them. Before we turn this on as well, now that I think about it, we're probably also going to need a hook centralizer. So let's go ahead and get one of those, just so we don't have things missing the smelting buckets that they're supposed to be falling into. Favorite game? My favorite game? Oh my god, there are so many. For so many different reasons as well. Doom 2016 for the soundtrack, by far. With a very close Undertale, actually. The soundtrack for that is minimalistic, but it catches you off guard when you're playing just like a Super NES-inspired game. There's also the Remnant series, which are my favorite Souls games by a huge, huge margin. What are we here for? We're here for Hook Centralizer. And also a Gem Polisher, now that I think about it. Probably should have brought the cart just to get these two things, even though it was a little bit overkill. Gem Polisher, that's what we want. Yeah, it's quite a few. Hydroneer is probably my favorite, like, engineering simulator. I'm going to go all the way down. We're going to get that cart, because we also have to bring money up here. It's absolutely fine. Red Dead Redemption is probably my favorite life sim. Oh, what else is there? There's so many. I've got a little collection on Steam of all of my favorite games of all time. Payday 2's in there, just for kind of like the novelty of stealing. I like being able, I like enabling myself to steal in a controlled environment where I don't have to do it in real life. Because I probably wouldn't be able to get away with raiding the same jewelry store 100 times in a row with the same guns, the same mask, with no repercussions, right? Even if I kill like 4 guards, I probably couldn't do that over and over again consecutively. Because they'd get wise eventually, wouldn't they? They'd be all like, hey, this guy's coming in every single day, clearing out every single thing that we sell here, and he's killing all of our guards. Maybe we should tell the police? Or something? And then I think that opportunity would just be locked out IRL, right? You wouldn't be able to go there again? What are we here for? We are here for... these thingies. These thingies over here, and we also need to buy them with this money that we brought with us. Will Satisfactory change your mind? Oh, that's a good question. I haven't played it yet, but I've seen really good things about it. I do kind of like these... What are they? Automation chain games. This one's just really, really fun because it's big and first person, and you have a handle in everything from the entire factory to micromanagement. You can even build houses and stuff like that, which I haven't seen in a lot of other games. I just haven't seen it. I'm kind of happy that there's not survival mechanics as well, because cooking food and such would be such a pain in the ass if we have to use the agriculture system of the game. Let's go ahead and get this gem polisher hook set up, and we'll get the centralizer hook set real close to that chain. Oh, I just hit my head on the pipe above me. Let's go ahead and stick this right here so that it polishes all the gems that go through it. Okay, hit my head again. Hopefully we can reach the other hook from this corner right here. Yes, we can. Perfect. We want this to go up here before it actually gets up here, because we're going to stick more harvesters going down. And we probably want to have a bunch of splitters going down as well. Or at least like a huge chain of these machines going into one grinder, because the grinders being under them, that would space them out by 2 since we have to pipe in from the side, but these pipe in from the top, so we can sequentially line them in. Mr. Purple, do you have any funny, useless superpowers? He's immortal? Dude, that's just sad. Funny, useless. In constant pain. It's not a superpower. Yes, it is. It's just not a very good one. I dare you to say a bad word. Me. Ploppers. There we go. Done. Nice. That's not worth a $50 dono. I don't know what is. Okay, so we basically set up the very essentials of the infrastructure. I'm going to see if there's any core stone that's just been dumped recently. Still don't really see anything unless this is core stone. It is iron ore. Useless to us. All right, let's set up this machine to actually start functioning. Bang! Nice. Look at all that frame drop. Oh my god, we're going as fast as all of this crap too. Whee! Probably got to crouch. Oh, we got stuck on the gem polisher. Filter in, my pretties! Well, that experiment was an absolute total bust. Let's turn this back off. Oh my god, we actually needed something to filter into this. Oh, what a mess! Hilariously though, this is actually core stone in here, so all of the core stone did in fact go. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to clear all raw resources, because I'm not gonna want to pick them back up. Ah, perfect. So that did exactly kind of what we wanted to. We also wanted to keep all of that core stone, unfortunately. Oh, there might be some in this bucket over here. No, there's only emeralds. What the hell? And it didn't even land in it. Oh, it's going through the bucket onto the conveyor belt. That's annoying. All right, we're going to have to go for a trip to the city now. Let's get all of this logic-based sorting system set up. And then we will also get ourselves some floors. We'll set up kind of like a second mezzanine floor up there. And we'll get more machinery, because I'm pretty sure MILF Aquifer has been going while we've been gone. I can stuff souls into suits. PPs. I have 2 souls. I think the most useless superpower in the world is immortality, but at the cost of being slow, useless, and generally unpleasant. I think that's probably a useless superpower with a pretty good trade-off, honestly. Right, let's come around this corner when we come. And we're going to walk, I think. We're going to walk all the way to the town. I just lied, by the way. We're not going to walk whatsoever, because I remember we actually parked our car up these stairs. And we can stick the cart in the back of that. So we don't need to lie. We just don't need to. Look all the way up, unlike a dog. Remember when people were saying dogs can't look up? I have said a tier 2 swear word. Jesus, man. Hope you're going to put 50 bucks into that jar. You have scabies. Yeah, have you played Minecraft? I've played Minecraft. I've definitely played a lot of Minecraft. Like heaps of Minecraft. I used to play it on PlayStation with another really good friend of mine named Dave, who I unfortunately haven't seen in a long time. I'd like to play more with him, but he's a PS4 guy. And I moved on to... We almost forgot our car. I moved on to PC a few years ago. So, when we were playing a Minecraft server, there was one instance where I was like down at bedrock, essentially, kind of like finding diamonds. And I was mining diamonds and obsidian around this little pool of lava. And something behind me punched me, and I fell into the lava, and I died, and I lost my elytra. That was so frustrating. And then I looked at the server settings and saw monsters were off. So you know what I realized? My friend Dave, the coward, punched me into the lava. And then I confronted him about it, saying, hey, there's no monsters on the server. You punched me into the lava, and I lost a really powerful endgame item in there. He said, no, I didn't. Can you believe that? I've never let him forget it either. I built a gigantic kind of like face on the side of a cliff that looks over his base of my character, who was the aardvark, crying into a gigantic pond of tears with a sign that just said memorial for when the coward Dave pushed Ynsin into the lava and lied about it. What a guy. What a guy. Hi, the Great Papyrus has arrived. I can see that. Okay, so we want to go into housing, probably want to get the big bricks that we can stand on sooner rather than later. Let's also get our... Or not. Let's get our money. Let's get our money's worth. Because we won't be able to get it after we start sticking this crap in there. We're also going to need a few stairs so that we can actually navigate the area we just built. Let's go ahead and just drop these here. One here. Put that there. Maybe 5 or 6 or 8 would do the trick. 4, 5, and then there's also 6 of these. And 7, and can you believe it? 8, as I just said. Now we want lots and lots of floors. Put that one there. Okay, these are going to stack into each other. Perfect. Don't know why I didn't do this initially. Oh, I didn't know that we could stack the, I didn't realize that we could stack the cart into the back of the truck. We're going to need a heap of these, by the way. We're going to layer it out all over the workshop floor. We don't want to see any of that yucky brown dirt crap, do we?
Looking for some.
All right, that's pretty good. Probably want to get ourselves, while we're here, maybe nothing else necessarily. It's pretty well lit down there. So let's just go ahead and purchase this for 468 buckaroo boos. Nice. Ooh, how's everyone doing? I am sick. I am sick. Your purple guy is in pain. I feel like collabing with people. Yeah, I feel like that too. But every time I reach out for a YouTuber's collaboration, they either delete my comment or they say something really offensive, and I no longer like that YouTuber ever. Most recent one was Teagster. She deleted my comment. She did the math on how to crack the secret website in That's Not My Neighbor, and I was like, hey, yeah, that's really cool. Do you want to feature in my game theory about it? And 2 weeks later, I found out she deleted my comment. And then I went back and I watched her video, and turns out she'd actually stolen the entire method from another YouTuber. Most likely because her methodology made absolutely no relevant sense to what she was talking about. She's telling me, she was making this short, saying that she had basically translated all of the text in that website through Excel using a quinary binary translator, which I'm not going to explain because it takes ages. But essentially, what she said was, hey, I used this conversion code, which I didn't need to do because it convoluted what I was trying to accomplish with this. And also, I lied about everything because when you put everything into Excel, there's a number right in the middle of all of that text, which would make the whole thing just completely useless. Maybe I'll show you guys. Maybe I'll show you guys and I'll point out everything wrong with the video because it's 3 minutes long and it's like in short format. So it can't be used as a short. Why are we here? Logic. We're here for logic. That's probably what reminded me of Teagster. Was the lack of logic in our cart. I got promised sands. Human, are you sick? I am quite sick, unfortunately, which is why I'm in this gigantic comfy hoodie. I'm not even wearing pants. I said that I would show everybody a little piece of my ankle if you're lucky, but quite frankly, none of you have really done anything to deserve being able to see my ankles just yet. Not in the stream at all. So maybe I will, maybe I won't. It's looking very unlikely though for now. Now, we're going to need a lot of logic straight cables. We're going to need a couple of... No, we don't need a lot of cables, don't we? So we're going to need a straight cable for every single gap in between the logic system we have. There's going to be 5 or 6 of them. I'll get 7, just in case we're underestimating. We are going to need 5 of these T-junctions, minimum. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. This is going to plug into the back of the gem compressors we're going to buy. We're also going to get a bunch of these elbows as well. 10 of them, I think, should do the trick. We're going to need a bunch of elbows. 3, 4, and... I'm not holding anything. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9. One of them fell out of the cart, and 10. And then we're going to get another 5 of these logic straight cables, because I remember that we're actually going to need another lift on top of these. For 5. I don't care if I miscounted. It's better to have more than less. And we're going to stick that in the back of the card as well. Now we're going to need a single logic lever to keep all of this enabled permanently for the long term. And we're going to need some logic compressors, and we're also going to need a couple of these hooks right here. Logic flip hooks, that's the one we need. Perfect. We get 5 of these logic hook flips, then we can set up different systems for the... Oh, we're not getting the... No, we're not getting the gem compressors just yet. What we're actually getting is the spanner hurtling units. And we're also probably going to do some gem compressing. We can probably get lots and lots of stuff for the gem compressors regardless. So what do we need for this? We need a lever for each one of them. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. I think we need a lever for each one of them. We're going to need some of these T-junctions. I think we actually already have T-junctions in our back pocket, which is very good. What else? We're going to need some spanner hurtling units and this here logic durability reader. We're going to need 5 of these bad boys for each of the water filters that we have. And this is going to be an auto repair system so that we don't ever have to worry about repairing the machines themselves. And then we can just dump all of the load onto the grinders in sequence. 5 of those bad boys. What is this? A content reader? Reads the liquid content of smelters and outputs that as a logic value. Don't know why we'd use that. Weight reader? Nah. Fine. Logic counter? That could be kind of fun. Does it require power? Yes. Maybe not. Maybe not indeed. All right, since we've got all that, now I probably also want to get some gem compressors. We need 5 of them for each one in the game. I use my 2 votes to see your ankle. Ynsin, okay, fine. Fine, you have twisted my arm, but just a little bit. Only a little bit, okay? A tiny tease. You ready? You ready? Enough. There you go. Encore. There we go. Consider yourself content. What a silly bit. Oh. Human, would you like some hot tea? Spaghetti with some tea? Wouldn't mind some spaghetti, but I've got hot tea right here. That's cold. It's very cold. Please heat that up for me, Papyrus. Come over here, heat up my tea. And no, I don't want your revolting cold spaghetti. Also, really, really sorry I called you spaghetti revolting, but it does taste like absolute garbage. Also, sorry for calling your spaghetti absolute garbage, but it's just vile. It's a vile monstrosity on this planet. It's a blemish on the gorgeous face of this planet. We need some more of these cables right here, because we're going to need to put up 2 logic systems now. 3, maybe 4, and then another 5. We're also going to need a few more of these elbows. 2 and 3 and probably 5 of these would do the trick. And then we're going to need 1 logic T cable for each of these little wang doodles. The logic compressors and 5. That should be everything. That should be everything that we need. Our shopping cart is now full. I'm so glad it didn't delete everything from our cart as soon as we had our back to the wall there. 17,000 bucks? That's a bargain. Where's our money? Oh, poos. Oh, we probably left it in the other shop, right? Happy sus, how was the fall? I gave you money last stream. Does that warrant ankle reveal? No. You gave me money last stream so that you could save your money from going to an online casino. I remember that one clearly. I remember all of my donations really, really clearly. I don't get a lot, so they're a big deal to me. When people literally send me donations, it validates the absolute hell out of everything that I'm doing. I realize, hey, I'm actually entertaining enough for people to pay me. I'll drop this into the bucket right here. Go ahead and spend $17,000, which is literally a drop in the bucket of what wealth we have. Gonna stick that in the cart. And now we are going to go and find our truck so we don't have to haul this cart all the way back. Pause? Pause! Why would I pause? I'm not pausing the game. The whole point of the game is for it to keep on running so you can generate a bunch of crap. Are you going to stream Nightmare House 2 within the next few weeks? Yes! Yes, most likely. I've decided, Scott, that I'm going to be doing request days, essentially Thursday and Friday. And I'll stick a little poll up in the YouTube community tab, and whatever games get the most votes of the ones that I will consider playing that week. Could be up to 10 of them, could be a few of them, hard to tell. I'll play on those days. The one with the most votes will get done on Friday, and the one with the second most votes will be done on Thursday, I think. Oh, thank God, I love that game. I wouldn't know if I love that game or not yet. We're about to find out. We're about to find out at some point. This is defamatory, and my lawyer will be in touch. Don't ever get your lawyer to touch me, Redrux. I've got boundaries. I don't want to be touched by any representative of the law. Especially police. I don't like being touched. Well, I kind of like touch, actually. It is my love language. Just not by the police. Like, in what scenario would I ever want the police to engage in my love language? That would just be weird. Okay, I'm going to come over here, and you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to pick up this cart right here. I'm going to turn around, and we are going to turn around. We are going to turn our back to this cart. We are going to do a jump, and abracadabra, alakazam. Or not. Oh? Oh, I can't actually stick the cart in the, I can't stick it in the beast's mouth. Okay, fine. What if Ynsin was the police? Well, it'd be Ynsin that I'm allowing to touch me. It wouldn't be the police themselves. No, I'm one of those don't tase me bro kind of guys. What if you were dating an officer? I'm not dating an officer. See you in court January 6, 2025. Man, you must have gone to court a lot. That is actually a pretty reasonable amount of time for people to go to court. I'm going to jump over this ledge right here and see what happens. Good. I tried bee hopping so we could go forward, but it did carry momentum, unfortunately, so... We still made it. We still landed the jump, but not well. Okay, Poos. Which one do we do first? All of the machines are broken, so we should probably go upstairs and do that first. More than likely. Let's go ahead and just put this at the same level up there as these water filter hooks, I think. One there. One next to it. Good. Yes, I love this. I love the vibes that we're going for. This kind of like industrial chic. And we want one here. Very cash money. And we're also going to stick one right... Oh, damn. I think I've put them too close to it. Oh, Poos, I did. Okay. Let's change that. I've changed my mind about where I'm going to put them. Let's go ahead and stick them all the way over here. I don't want the water filters to go into the floor. We actually have to stick them further away, don't we? Because we want the spanner hurtler unit to actually interact with it. And then we're going to need to stick it one more away from that. Because we need the cable to reach outwards. We can leave this here because that's not in the way necessarily. This one can go up in the corner here. Very cash money. Nice. This one is doing absolutely nothing, so we're going to move that. Boop. Excellent. And we'll stick it all the way up here. Woo. What's your current goal in the game? We want to create a gigantic monstrosity. Believe it or not, you are actually looking at the end game of Hydroneer. We've got all of the tier 3 machines, and once we master Ice Helm, essentially, we want to go and check out the DLC, which adds a few new piping systems and some more supply chains and a few different ores as well. We probably want to leave another gap of 2 on that side as well. I've got no way of getting up there, but I think that's absolutely fine. That's not working. Let's actually put a floor right there so that we can use the bucket instead of this conveyor belt, which actually does nothing. Nice. Oh, I don't want to move this because it's all going to fall on the floor. Ah, well. Live and let learn. Good. Let's drop all of this where it belongs. This elbow belongs in the front of the cart right there. Excellent. Can't even get a screenshot of your feet. It'll be in the VOD. It'll be in the VOD. Y'all want to join VC in the Discord? Don't know what VC means. We were playing hide and seek and waterfalls. That song has been stuck in my head for ages. What is that? Like, is that A Quiet Place 2? Are you referencing A Quiet Place? Where they go into the waterfalls and they realize that they can actually speak for the first time? And when they speak, they realize that they haven't practiced speaking in ages, so they sound like a deaf person. There's 2 floating emeralds here. Power gemeralds. Let's go ahead and stick these in the bucket as well. I am going to stick these up my bum. I'm going to stick these gems up my bum, I think. We'll save that for when we stick it up our bum. We need one floor to go in front of here. And the reason for that is we want all of this to dump into a bucket right at the end. Voice chat, Ynsin, no, it's a song. I thought it was in the first one. What, A Quiet Place, where they go into the waterfall? I'm not sure it was. Was it? It could have been in the first one, actually, now that I think about it. Because Jim from The Office, he wasn't in the second one, was he? He died in a really, really kind of tear-jerk moment, honestly, where he probably shouldn't have died. We still need core stone. We still need a lot of core stone. I'm not entirely sure we're actually going to find something if we just kind of rummage around here. Iron ore, a gold ore. Let's just turn this machine on and... the grinder's not on. We need to turn everything on. My dingle dangles. That didn't do anything. Oh, right, that is broken. So if we turn this on... Theoretically, all of this stuff giving us frame drop should centralize polish. Right, this is why I'm doing this. So all of those gems, we won't see anything bad out of them. I know everything's probably going to split into that goddamn pot and flick around the place. But now we also have the ability of picking up any core stone that gets through. Or not. There was no core stone in that. Are you serious? Weird. Okay, let's clear all raw resources because we're kind of sick of the mess. Woo! Think it's in the first one? Yeah, you're probably right. I love The Office. My favorite episode of The Office is the one where they're doing the CPR on the dummy. Well, you can tell by the way I move my walk, I'm a fucking man. No time to talk. You know that one? You just got to do CPR to the beat of Staying Alive. I was petrified. Start from the start. And then Dwight wears the face. Dwight wears the face of the CPR dummy, which I adore. That is based. It's based and it's also red-pilled because he knows that it's not real. Okay, let's go ahead and set up the factory floor because we've got enough floors now to do so. This one right here, and we have 2 floors. That's embarrassing, actually. That's really embarrassing. Stick that there and there. Also, when do you plan to finish Undertale? I am practicing the bad time simulator for about 20 minutes every single day, but I am rubbish at bullet hells, unfortunately. So I don't know when I'm actually going to be able to beat Sans, but I might come back for a cameo because I did figure out how to fix the fun values, and it's not as simple as everybody's saying. Hey, just edit the config file or the ini file. You actually also have to edit your own save file, which is another layer of complexity that literally 0 people on the internet have talked about. All right, let's go ahead and get our builder's hammer. We'll just kind of knock all of these into place because we aren't going to want to move them whatsoever at all. We could probably actually put a splitter over here and then save us a gap at the end there. But maybe not. Maybe not. Nah, let's just do it what we've been doing like. I'm sorry, none of that made sense. Also going to reinforce all these pipes because we don't want to accidentally pick those bad boys up. Yucky. Good. I'm going to put this construction hammer back. Now, let's start on the absolute pain in the ass. That is setting up an auto repair system. So we're going to need all of our staircases first, which are luckily poking out the side here, so that we can go all the way up onto this mezzanine floor that we already built right here. And let's stick that one there. And we want another one there. Very nice. We want another one not there, closer. Good. We probably don't need another one, but I'm going to stick another one right here anyway because I want to, and I think that it's going to be a good idea. Okay, so we've got a nice big walkway up here. We could probably replace all of these with windows as well so that we can see down. Right. Let's get this card up here because we're going to need a lot of this electrical stuff right here. Put that right there. It's blocking a bit of the vision, but I think that's fine. We don't need any of these compressors up here, so let's just go ahead and throw these into the pond down south. 3, 4, one more, 5. Good, we've made a mess of electrics and 2 of them are now in the drink. I hope they still work. Probably. They probably do. I know we've made an enormous mess down here, but it's absolutely fine. We're going to clean it up eventually. So now we want the spanner hurtling units because these things are an absolute godsend. I think that's upside down. Yep, that was upside down actually. We got to put it oriented this way because otherwise the number will unfortunately be upside down. Good, those are there. And we want a couple more of these bad boys. This one here. Gonna have to flip these 180 right here. Nope, wrong way. Yep, like that. So now we can read the right direction of the number. Perfect. And there's one more. There it is. Excellent. I'm only through like tier 2 automation right now. Yeah, I'm really good at this game. I played a lot of it. I think I'm logging like my 80th hour in this session, right? Oh, damn it, I fell through. Okay, maybe I'm not amazing at it, but I definitely know everything that there is to know. Essentially. I also figured out not only how to fix the game with the broken save file that 1/5 of players that I would estimate are experiencing, but also at the same time, I fixed the tier 3 machinery bug that we were kind of facing at the start of the stream right here. Let's get this durability to face outwards, probably from the same direction as we see these. So we're probably going to build the mezzanine floor around this kind of gap as well. Let's go ahead and get the rest of these analyzers. One there, one here. Now, we don't need these analyzers, necessarily. All we need is to be able to put them in place. We don't want to read them ourselves. That is a waste of time. That is what we're automating. We are automating the waste of time of doing all of this ourselves. Oh, no! Oh, I hit the dirt up top. That sucks so bad. Probably actually stick this from beneath, though, honestly. Or not. Maybe? Maybe we could? Okay, that's the right place anyway. Now let's go up. I'm stuck. Damn it. This place is honestly very messy. We wanted to use some of those staircases, which are up top, to kind of like give ourselves egress from this gigantic mess of stuff that we've got down here. But unfortunately, we didn't think that far ahead. We've just been kind of like ticking along. Where's the other analyzer? There is one more. There it is. Good. Perfect. 80 hours is nothing compared to 2,100 hours on Geometry Dash. Gotta go before I fall asleep, face first on my phone? Yeah, don't ever risk dropping your phone on your face. I've seen Ynsin do it a bunch of times, and although it's really, really funny every single time it happens, it looks really painful as well. And I don't really like taking pleasure in other people's pain and misery. Unless I specifically told Ynsin not to hold her phone like this while she's trying to sleep on her sleeping medication, because she's gonna drop it on her face and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Of course you guys know what I'm talking about. Never drop your phone on your face. It's a big L. It's a big L. Let's get these here going. Now, I also think we need a T-junction here, don't we? Instead of these elbows, because we want to be able to power it with the hooks before we get to the hook that just kind of flicks it on and off every time durability reader hits 0. Unless... we also want access to these spanner hurtling units too, so we're going to put a straight pipe. Nope, that's a T-junction. Want a straight... Nope, that's also a T-junction. Damn it, why was I so messy with this? T-junction still. That's a straight. We want these coming out of the top of here, don't we? And I'm not going to worry too much about how they're oriented. We can always, like, reposition them if they look like absolute arse. But I think that's fine, having the red wire facing outwards so that we know it's dangerous and not to pee on it. Because we are just a lowly engineer. We don't know what we can and can't get away with peeing on in this game. Wait, are these actually facing the right way? No! Yes! Yes, they are, actually. Okay, please. Pixel hunt. Pixel hunt. There we go. Turn these upside down and flick it around. Excellent. Now we want elbows up top here. I'm going to do a quick snuffle. Don't mind. That is so much better. It's so nice having a toggle for that. Like, I know you guys aren't getting an earful of boogers at this point. Damn it, the red needs to face outwards. I hate that. Oh, perfect. Actually orients it perfectly. Good, and one out here. Excellent. So this is going to orient perfectly on top of these. Nice, and we need another elbow. Good, this one will do the trick just nicely. Now, I was thinking of getting a T-pipe kind of like facing downwards so that we can hit the levers on these if we ever need to do anything else, but I don't think we'll ever actually need to do anything else on these. So we need a straight, of course. A straight pipe, a bunch of straight pipes, actually. This one will do the trick just nice. We want to put this one kind of like here. Yeah, perfect, right there. We need 2 more of these as well. A lot of levers, a lot of elbows. Let's kind of like start clearing out this cart because I can't see anything. I can't see anything at the bottom of this cart, which is where all the straight pipes are going to be. Perfect. Found one already. That one goes there. Let's go ahead and stick this one here. There is a reason that I'm sticking them out there. I know it's a fiddly place to put them, but, you know, it could be a lot worse. This one, perfect. This one will go right here. Excellent. Now we need probably another straight. No. let's try on one of these, on the broken one, let's try putting a unit right here with an elbow up on top of it. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Turn that around. It looks like arse, but it's fine. We need one single straight. I'm actually just going to filch it from there. Let's go ahead and stick it right there. And now if we stick the lever on the end of here, let's go ahead and see if this will work. We want a lever on every single one of these individually, by the way. I'm also going to have it facing downwards because I like it. Yes, that's nice. All right, so need another elbow. Let's go ahead and find an elbow. Perfect. Right there. And let's stick it right beneath here. Good. Perfect. Gotta go. Bye, everyone. Bye there, DJ. You have a great day. What else am I looking at? Yeah, I don't know what that bug was. I didn't personally encounter it, but it was strange. It happens in 1/5 of all save files, by my estimation. Because I think that what happens with the bug is a player generates a save file, and that save file is cursed straight out the gate. I'll be doing a tutorial on it. It's only going to be a few minutes long as well. It'll just basically be a fan service. Not for monetization or anything. I think the developers are massively under-reporting just how frequently it happens. Because I can generate a cursed save every, 1 in 5 rolls. And what they're reporting is it happens to 1 in every 1,000 players. But what I think is really going on is that a player is putting 4 to 5 hours into this game. They really like it. Then they close out, they go back into it, everything's deleted. They uninstall the game, they never play it again. Because the game's not that good. The game is not good enough for you to want to go through the slog of early game every single time. The whole point of the game is to get all these giant monstrosities out there. So, now that we've got this set up, we want one of these hooks that we bought, if we can find any in this giant crappy heap of garbage and crap, and yucky stuff. That is a pipe, don't want that one. Where are all the hooks? There's one. Good, so I'm gonna try put this one here. Usually people want to put them going into kind of like here instead, but I'm not entirely sure why that would be the case. I mean, we could do it, but I don't know if this has to be like higher up in the chain or lower down the chain. So let's go ahead, let's go up to the store. Let's take our money. Let's fall off this mezzanine floor right here. Let's take our money after we get back up, and we'll go up to the store and we'll buy ourselves a repair kit. We need to buy a bunch of repair kits. We'll put it in the spanner hurtling unit, and then we'll do a couple of tests to see if we can't get, like, the most effective build going. Because I know vaguely how it's supposed to go up, but I always forget which is supposed to be lower in the automation chain between the hooks that flicker on and off and the actual lever itself. Because the lever is only supposed to provide power. I don't think it's actually supposed to do anything else. Did I get it in? Kirby! Nice. So, where are we looking? Repair kits, that's what we're after, right here on the floor. Tool bag. I'm going to leave that money there as well because these tool bags, they're pretty cheap. And we're going to need to buy a bunch of them with all of that money that we have right there. Okie dokie. I'm going to pop in through here. And we're going to drop this bag straight into the spanner hurtling unit so we can auto repair that first one at bare minimum. Just going to jump around. Okay, it definitely just auto-repaired. How many are left, though? That is my next question. 4. Okay, so this actually... this works perfectly. This is fine. We don't actually need anything else. Excellent. All right, so let's just copy this chain all the way around. This is a T-junction. Let's go ahead and stick it right there. What else we got? Probably another T-junction right here, which comes out of the second highest point from... These are in the wrong spot. Yeah, should be there. Shouldn't it? Yeah, it should be there. What crack was I smoking when I placed those? I say that because they're blocking very vaguely where these T-junctions are supposed to be. Which is right there. Get another T-junction. And we'll put it right beside it, right there. Very good. What else have we got? Elbow? Perfect. Line the elbow into here. Right there. Good. What's this? A straight pipe? Perfect. Stick it right there. And now we need another elbow, I think, to go underneath this. Hook it all up. And we need another straight. Stick it there. I'm going to do the levers last because they provide the power, obviously. Let's go ahead and actually not put that T-junction there. We'll put it in between these two. Hopefully it'll be the same orientation. Otherwise it will really bother me as well. Come on, game! Cooperate! What is wrong with you? Oh, it is actually backwards. Alright. Perfect. Reoriented. Nice. Oh, we do actually have some stairs up here too, so we can get ourselves unstuck if we fall down. Good. All right, so we got another T-junction. We're probably done with the T-junctions for now. We got a bunch of elbows that we probably do want to start plugging in. Like this one right here. Whoops. Here we go. One, and what is that? That is not what we want. This is the next one we want. And we got another T-junction, which we are completely done with. We need more straights and elbows. That's what we need. Another T-junction. My God. Why do I buy so many of these goddamn things? Yuck. Give me something good. All right, good. We got an elbow. That's perfect. Let's go ahead and orient this like that. No, it doesn't look all perfect and new and spangled and all that such, but it's doing the trick. That's another T-junction. The only T-junction in the pile of straights, annoyingly. Let's go ahead and grab this one. This one can go up here. And we've got another straight right here. Let's put that right there. Another straight right here. Let's plug it in all the way up. If we can reach it there, very good. One more straight would do the trick down up here. Right beside that one. Now we need an elbow. Very good. Where are the nearest elbow? We've got so many T-junctions. Okay, good. Got an elbow here. I thought I over-purchased on straights and elbows, but it seems as though I didn't actually do that whatsoever. Okie dokie. That's an elbow. Great. Let's put the elbow here, because that's going to be the next one to break. And another elbow. Awesome. Well, right there. Got an elbow here. God tier. Very good. Put that one right there. We need one more elbow. Let's see if we thought... I don't think we thought far enough here. That is so frustrating. Oh, no. Okay, well, we can put these straights against here, at least. I know it looks a little bit fiddly, but still, again, if it works, it's fine. What type of machine are you making? This is a logic chain auto repair system. So, I'll give you a wee tour. These here are a little trick called spanner hurtling units. In fact, let's actually get a floor up here so we can kind of walk around on it. I can show you everything, which means we need to get the construction hammer. Unblock that one. Put that back on the rack. Grab this floor. We'll go up here and we'll place it around this corner right here. Oh, that's not what we want. Flip that upside down. Good, so we can see the notch. Nice. Very nice. So, these spanner hurtling units, you buy a bag of tools or a single tool, you stand on top of these things and you drop it into that receptacle right there, and it'll hold up to 20 of those spanners. Good. It is facing these water filters, which are massively understated essentials of the game. Actually, I should explain the water filters first. The water filters, if you have one of them, it will degrade the machines better by 20%. 20% more effective water quality will go into the machines, which break them 20% slower. So if you get 5 of these water filters in a sequence, you have 100% of the strain that would have gone onto the machines going onto these water filters instead, which is good if you've got many machines. You don't want to repair heaps and heaps of machines at once. Now, these things will take consistent damage over time, probably faster than the machines as well, but they will take the same amount of damage over time. If we look at it, it's at 82%, and it should be dropping pretty rapidly as well if we just keep our eye on this thing. The next one is at 8%. So when one of these water filters breaks, the entire chain of pipes will cease to move, which is also really good because you don't necessarily want your drills to constantly pump dirt into the top of these grinders when the grinders are broken, because you'll get a huge clog. Now, so that just leaves the question of how do I repair these water filters? Basically, you want a logic system right here. Spanner hurtling units, already just told you how they work and how to use them. You want to line that in all the way up here to a power source that enables or disables it. And then you want to keep on going up from this T-junction all the way around into this here logic durability reader. It'll read the durability of the item that is degrading at the rate that basically it degrades at. We should actually be able to see a reading on some of these things because it should display a number. Maybe not. Maybe because they're not powered. Hard to say. Really hard to say. This first one here is working anyway. That's why I got the magnifying glass. And when this durability reader sees that, hey, this water filter, when you look at it through the magnifying glass, this water filter is at 0%. Then it's going to send a signal up to this little hook right here, which is an on-off flip. So when something gets to durability 0, the durability reader will say, hey, this is at 0, flick a single ping up here. This will be all like, is what I'm receiving actually a 0 or a Boolean yes, activate? And if it is a 0 or a yes, Boolean activate, then it'll continue down here, and if this is powered, then it'll go all the way down here and send a signal to the spanner hurtling unit, which will repair this device. Now, this one here is actually about to break. It's at 3%. So you're actually about to see all of the kind of like chain of production down there that is consistently functioning. You're going to see all of that stop in just a few moments, and that's why I'm setting up all of these machines here so that all of those can break in sequence, and we still have a clear conscience as to whether or not the machines will keep on running. So this is basically all filled up. There's no spanner hurtling unit. There's no spanners inside of the unit, and there's a lever missing on this to actually give the spanner hurtling unit power. How far away is it from breaking? It's at 2%. It'll be okay. Interesting. Yeah, it is. It is pretty interesting, but it's one of those things that you really need to play a lot of this game to even understand is available in the game. Because I thought that the best way of doing it was literally just to go and repair every machine manually for about 40 hours into the game. We don't have any elbows, so we can't really repair all of the kind of ancillary ones over here. But fortunately, every subsequent one that... Yeah, so this is at 0% durability. That's about to break, which will stop everything moving on the conveyor belt down south. Yep, there it goes. It's broken. The sparks are flying out. And you can actually see the grinder is no longer spinning its little teeth down there, if you look really closely. The drill is also not going to be producing anything. The light is off. You can tell it's not going to be producing anything. So we can repair that, and then the machines will function again. It won't do anything until we stick a lever on it and stick some spanners in here. But you can also see, as we keep going around the chain, this is at 29%. Further on, it's at 58%. And this one here is at 86%. So the most important one to repair is the first one from the source of water that you're pumping out, which is this one right here. This one goes straight into this water hook, which is coming in straight from the outtake right here. So that's exactly what we're dealing with. That's how that works. That's how that works. I don't know if you want to, like... We're going to be coming back here quite frequently to do stuff. You can screenshot this if you want. It's still not built yet. We still need to stick in all the hooks as well. And all of the levers too, which we are going to do right this second, I think. Probably want to flick it sideways. I like having them upside down. I don't know why. I just like having the levers upside down. Because it doesn't really matter what's written on them. You're only trying to get power routed. Good, and one more. I feel like it conserves space a little bit better, or at least puts the lever at your height so you can kind of whack this whenever you want. There you go, that's off, that's on. Nice! Very nice! What else do we need? We need four full tool bags for each of these spanner hurtling units to fill it up all the way to the 20 maximum that they can hold. Take this magnifying glass, stick it downstairs. We're probably done with it for now. And we should be good. We should be good. Nothing's going to happen until we repair this water filter, though, so we're pretty much just restricted by that. Oh, we're one elbow short as well for having this entire thing up and running. Just straight off rip. Also got one more of these levers, which is going to go down south, because we need gem auto compressors. We need to put in these hooks. I'm going to stick these hooks in. I'm probably going to stick them like facing downwards so that we can see them when we are doing maintenance, which is when we're kind of like walking along these things to drop the tool bags in. So we're definitely going to want to start sticking all these hooks on here, just so we know from underneath anyway what hooks they are. In case we forget, I'm probably not going to forget, to be honest, but it's handy for anyone else who's kind of following along to be able to see these as well. Good. So now we don't actually need an elbow. We can actually just stick a T-junction right here, and it will do exactly the same thing. All right, that does work. It doesn't have the same kind of pressure system, though. It just has a consistent power output. We need an elbow. We need lots of tool bags. Let's go ahead and bring our cart up to the shop so we can buy lots of tool bags. Actually, let's place down some of these staircases so we don't have to be stuck all the time down here. Maybe like here? No, that'll block the way. I'll stick it here because we do want to put a nice factory floor right there as well. Everything is a mess down here. I'm going to have a quick clean up. Let's go ahead and grab this and we'll stick it over up there. Boop. Good. One more. And up. And there it goes. Excellent. So that's our big stack of conveyors, spare conveyors. We're not going to use this side of the mine just yet, but we will eventually, and we're going to pipe everything into here anyway. It's kind of why I've got this bend right here, so we can use a conveyor to pipe in. And it's also why I left a gap there as well. I didn't realize that was why I left the gap, but I did it regardless. Where the hell is all the core stone? We haven't found a single bit, by the way. I'm going to take this shovel, get it just out of the way, put it on this tool rack here. Nice. Probably should get the pickaxe too, now that I think about it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get the pickaxe. Let's get all of the tools kind of out of the way. There's also this rake, which is pretty cool. It is a pretty cool tool. I do like it. It's definitely grown on me. We've got to jump around everything, unfortunately. That can go there. Now we need the pickaxe, which should be all the way over here. Maybe. There it is. Underneath all the machinery. The last place we want it. That's not great. Excellent. So that is all full up. Nice. We also have this magnet on a stick, which we haven't really been using. Most of this is set up. I think we're basically now just choked by the repair systems, which I'll get to in the next session that we play of this. This is actually a pretty good setup that we already have so far. We've probably got lots of... Oh my god, seriously? Wow. Okay, I caught it. We're going to drop it into that bucket. Excellent. When I cleared all of the loose bits, apparently it didn't actually clear all the loose bits. Hey, we've actually got a cork lying around. Now we can kind of plug this off. Where'd it go? Where'd that cork go? I'm certain we had a cork. A spare cork. There it is. Good. Let's plug up this gap right here. Good. Perfect. That should increase the pressure, which will make this conveyor belt move faster, which we really don't necessarily care too much about. I'm going to go ahead and clean up these pipes over here as well, because we're probably not going to be piping anything in for a wee while until we get the logic gate set up for gems, I think, is probably going to be the next biggest concern. Then we'll just going to be waiting. We'll play the waiting game, getting the next series of machines kind of hooked up. We're just going to make a bunch of these harvesters, I think, and then we're going to put the whole load of the entire chain on this one grinder, because it can't take any durability damage if we have all 5 of these hooks here. That'll be good. Okay, I saw another pipe over here somewhere. We want to clean that one up too, don't we? Yes. There it is. Yoink. Take that bad boy, and we will dump it in the cart where it belongs, right in the tip. That was a bad placement, but I suppose it gets the point across. Awesome. So, there's all of these gem compressors. Those are probably going to have to be lined in... Where do they get plugged in from? Because they need both water and they need electricity. So they get water from the side and they get electricity from the back. So putting these in front of these pipes here is not going to do a lot of good. They get water from the side. So we can use T-junctions to go all along kind of like another series of pipes to kind of polish that off, I suppose. Because we still have this gap. We still have this... No, we don't actually. We don't have that gap whatsoever. We could just move the conveyors one more in that direction there, and that would kind of solidify that. But again, I think that's a problem for the next session, honestly. All right, so we have made enormous amounts of progress. We have basically set up all of the infrastructure that we need for an end game mine, and I absolutely adore this about us. We need lots and lots of spanners. We need lots of those consumables. We need to drop them into here. We're probably going to need to get some 1x1 floors to pad out this area so we don't fall through here when we do maintenance. We could probably also get some sideways windows or something like that so we can see beneath us as well. But that's not the worst part of all of this done. The sorting system is up. How much of the game is this anyways? Oh, this is just another location. Icehelm is kind of famous amongst people who get to the end game simply because you have a store right up a flight of stairs. You don't need to get into a car and drive off everywhere. You can get a couple of carts and you can kind of like dedicate them to pipes and electrical stuff and flooring, building stuff, and then just go up to the store whenever you need them. That's so Icehelm is probably... this is an opinion. It's probably the best location. Every other location other than Ember Cradle does let you get down to the maximum depth, though. So this one's a lot different. Hello there, Teardrop. How are we today? We were just about to migrate to a different game because we have pretty much nailed everything that we were a little apprehensive to set up in the last episode when we first did this. Simply because this drill wouldn't work, and I found the solution. It was just in a really annoying bugged spot. Okay, it's not going to work, though, just yet, because we've got one broken water filter. So we're going to need more of those spanners. All right, so I'm going to end this game. We're going to go, what's the next game? Yeah, I'm just about to tell you. We are about to go into Dragon's Dogma. Probably one of my favorite games ever. I need a comfort game because I am currently sick. And I'm going to take a quick break to go and refresh myself, I guess you could say. I did slam a coffee right before the stream started, and the sweats are coming in. The sweats are coming in. If I sit here any longer, then I'll get to technical failure with my anus. If you know what I mean. Man, that left nothing to the imagination, huh? Okay, it's been a good session. It's been a really, really good session. So, to the VOD boys watching this in the future, thank you so much for watching. Right up here, you're going to find the playlist for Hydroneer that I have made, and right up here, you're going to find another playlist that I think you'd really enjoy. Down in the description of this video, you're going to find a link to my Discord where you can talk to me and my community at your leisure. And until I make the next episode, or you catch the next live stream, hint, hint, I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye!